And we're live, so why don't you continue with what you were just saying, Barry? What were you saying?
Stop yelling, Barry.
Succulent Chinese meal? I'm under what?
And that's going to be our intro to tonight's...
Democracy Manifest.
Yeah, nice.
Barry only just saw that for the first time.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until like maybe a week ago.
I still don't know what
like...
you're talking about. What is Democracy Manifest? And
you
why...
don't know a succulent Chinese meal?
No, I don't know
you
what
know
that
your
is.
judo well.
So, it was basically in Brisbane here somewhere. They were arresting this guy because they thought he was someone else, some fucking whatever, and he was apparently quite eccentric, and they had all the news cameras and that there, and he was just going off his nut.
I think
They arrested him at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think what really triggered it was he was actually a con man and pretended to be some sort of like random Eastern European royalty. And so that's what actually, because it was the original like police story was royalty skips on meal, but it was actually a con man.
Wow, that's...
So the media descended on this con man. He's like, oh boy.
You can't make this shit up, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
his arrest is obviously quite
Barry's an
hilarious.
Australian treasure.
Well, there you go. If you want internet fame, all you have to do is pretend to be a con man, skip on your meal, get arrested, and make sure there's someone filming it. But don't worry, because if you're getting arrested, you can be damn sure that there's someone going to be holding up their phone and recording it these days.
What's impressive, he did this in 1991.
Oh yeah.
So,
What, really? It's that old?
It's that
Yeah,
old.
man.
That's what
Oh man,
that's what
I can't believe you don't even. This is like Australiana history.
No,
I've
No.
linked it in the Discord for later on. So.
I guess I'm just not that much of a cultured individual.
It does made
Me
up stream.
neither.
Speaking of culture, welcome back to the next episode. I can't even remember which episode this is because it's been so long. Normally speaking, we play Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus on Othic Gaming's channel. On where are you, Ando? Down there on Ando's channel. Unfortunately, Ando's channel is currently down for maintenance. Is that the right way of putting it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, basically.
Yeah, because he's a
Until I get out.
he's a
the door
dirty copyright.
Oh, yeah, for stealing other people's creative material.
Allegedly.
No, I admit it.
Oh, okay. All right. But you're still innocent until you've been proven that what you're saying is true.
Oh,
So,
guilty as fuck.
Better call Saul.
So that's very-
like a jury.
it's very unfortunate for your audience, Ando. It's very fortunate for my audience, or unfortunate, depending on how you want to look at it, I suppose. So for those...
Sorry.
Oh, no. Feel free to talk over me at any time. What were you saying?
No, it's quite important.
Yeah, cool.
Isn't there a famous Confucian saying where one stream ends another starts?
Yes.
Yeah, Sun Tzu's dead.
Confucius.
I was getting confused. Yeah.
Famous Twitch personality.
Sun Tzu.
Sunsushi says go to bed with itchy bum, wake up with smelly finger.
Oh, God. The racism has already started.
That's not racist. It's just a fact.
Oh, hang on, it's 2022 racist. That's right. If a white
It's-
guy says anything about anyone.
I'd say it's probably 2021 racist.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
This is
diving.
why we normally don't stream on your channel.
This is why, yeah. Baldur's Gate, guys. If you haven't seen it before, it's a little bit more of a unofficial, sort of relaxed setting where people can generally say whatever they want to say. So if you're easily offended, this is probably not going to be the crowd for you. Is that safe to say?
Especially when Westy gets more
I think
drunk.
so. Yeah.
Definitely.
We need to state that we're all good people without malice for anybody. It's just, if it's funny, it's funny.
Oh, we love everyone, but we're having fun. We like to have fun, and I think it's fair to say that a good 80% of our jokes are self-depreciating jokes. So I feel like if the other 20% of the time we're offending other people, I think that's fair,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
Because we like to make fun, like Ando's hat,
about
for
right.
instance. Like, what is that? Is that a Pokemon hat? What's going on there? Did you steal that from your son?
And
Oh,
yes,
Lilo
I
was
did. That's the observant of you.
Or we could make fun of Barry's beard, for instance.
What beard?
It's my luscious long beard.
Actually, do you want to know making fun? I legitimately went, what beard?
That one. It kind of feels.
Sorry.
It looks like you're growing a layer of like moss.
Thanks. That's what I was going for. The moss look.
I thought it was just a bad lighting.
I regret getting bad lighting now.
We could make fun of whatever it is that's going on in the background there for Hadrian's camera feed. Like what room is that? What is this? Just like random pictures of cities?
This is just my office. Yeah, that's New York.
It's
I found-
But is
New York, and they're like the I don't know what they are. It's a female.
And what is that?
Baseball bat.
What's with the baseball bat?
And the Louisville Slugger. Hey, you've seen the Louisville Slugger, haven't you?
I don't know. Have you? How long have you had that thing for? Here we go, everyone. This
Genuine.
is what you came here for.
Genuine, yeah, exactly. Genuine Major League. That's how you can tell that dot. So it's the top 3% of all birds.
Because I'm sure a counterfeit company could not manufacture a club with a dot on it.
You look at that grain and tell me again, sir. Do you reckon a counterfeit person could manufacture that grain?
Does it say made in Taiwan?
Let me run it through my.
We could make fun of
I
that,
can get a good look at the grain, and I'll tell you.
but we won't. We're not going to do that because we're above that.
No, that's just crap I found at an op shop and we threw it up on the wall because it was literally bland otherwise. So.
And I feel like Westy has gone out of his way to make sure that there's nothing to make fun of. He's worn his most grey, dull jumper. He's got his grey, dull headphones on. He's blurred out his background so you can't see the mess.
Blackberry.
Got his dull face.
He's got his dull face on.
My bland face.
My plan.
Right,
He didn't do the dishes tonight, that's why he's blurred out behind him.
He didn't do the dishes tonight or any other night for that matter.
Nah, yeah, correct. I'm a dishwasher, see.
Ah, see?
We only recently
dishwasher.
converted to dishwasher.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
talk
pretty
about
sure Jenny
don't
wouldn't
talk
like
about
you
your wife
calling
like
her that.
that.
Yeah, that's not
Whoa.
nice. Especially not live on air.
No, I actually just convinced my wife to use the dishwasher. I'm like, it's literally less water. And I'm like, look, just put it in here. We'll close it. Press that button. It'll come back get clean.
Oh!
It's a good deal. It's a good deal.
Look who's joined us in the chat. It is Valiant Odyssey, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, man? Thank you for joining us for this this unofficial and unprepared and random and chaotic stream. It's good to have you here. Please feel free to make fun of everyone, including myself, in the chat. Yeah. Anyway, this is Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. We've been playing for a while. We've had a little bit of time off because unfortunately we couldn't get everyone's timelines, schedules to fit together neatly. It just hasn't worked out, so it's been a few months and we're back. Who remembers where we left off? Anyone?
I think I was
Checking
going
out.
to get like
Nah,
some
I
like,
definitely don't.
+3 magic item from this.
Yeah, that rings the bell.
Yeah, I think it was a
resuscitate
cursed
Darius?
item.
Yeah, I think I was at the was it the Hall of Wonders or the Temple of Wonders?
That's it. I can never remember the name. I don't want to say
Just
it.
chatting to the artificer, master artificer there, and then I think everyone was there, but then I think we were pretty much just wasting. I went there to waste the last 20 minutes of the session before we had to call it a night.
I think I remember feeling quite tired for the last session. But
Yeah,
that's
it was
pretty
just
much
like we
how
had,
I
like-
feel most of the time.
I think we had like 25 minutes, and rather just fill that last 25 minutes, we went and filled in with that before, and rather than get ourselves into any. At least we got out of that fucking dungeon. What was it, like 4 sessions?
That's
in
just
that
Dead
one
3. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed that. I enjoy a good dungeon crawl, as it turns out. It's easy to DM. So, if I recall correctly, you guys were members of the Flaming Fist. You were tasked to find out about some murders and some disappearances that were going on around the den of villainy that is Baldur's Gate. You were led to the Dungeon of the Dead 3 eventually after some other escapades. You killed everyone in there. And Horion, or Harvey Birdman, as I've named you in the stream, you returned to Captain Zodge to report your findings, and someone else came in and overruled him, a lady called Commander Portier, and you reported back that the son of a Duke Valamra Van Thampur, was there in the Dungeon of the Dead 3, and you suspect that Thalamra Van Thampur had her hands in the goings-on of the cult of the Dead 3. Now, Commander Portier made it clear that obviously the Flaming Fist can't be seen making a move against a Duke, especially not someone who is in the running to become the new Grand Duke after the previous Grand Duke, Ulder Ravengard, I believe his name is, disappeared, along with the entire city of El Terrell, and basically said, you guys are now disowned from the Flaming Fist. Here's some money. If someone
wasn't
were to
it
take
disowned though?
Yeah, you're officially disowned. You're no longer members of the Flaming Fist, but here's some money. If someone were to take care of Duke Thalamra Van Thampur, obviously, and find evidence, we would be greatly indebted to them. You've then flown back, you've rejoined the others, and you have gone to the High House of Wonders, I believe it's called, where Darius Ashenclout, you had a contact, a gnomish inventor, simply named Jace, who had been helping you in the past with a few things, but the others don't really know too much about that. You went there and you brought with you a small crystal shard. Not a small crystal shard. You brought with you a homunculus, a damaged homunculus, which you had found in the fireplace of a house infested with goblins. Yep. You brought it to him. He tinkered with it, broke it open, and inside he found a crystal shard. And the last thing that you guys heard before we finished the previous episode was he held it up and he says, I have to try and think of his accent now. Do you know what this is?
I'm not sure, friend. I know it's important, but...
This is a fragment of a mythology of the ancient Nesseris Empire. And
What empire?
we'll swap scenes. We'll go to Jace's workshop, which I have prepared a little map for you guys.
Oh, I was going to say, with the
enjoyment.
previous map, do we know where the High House of Wonders is on that?
Oh yes, I can show you on the city map here
Just to
where
give
the High House of Wonders
viewers
is.
and everyone. Just to see that.
So right there is the High House of Wonders. The High House of Wonders is situated in a location known as the Upper City in Baldur's Gate, which is where the well-to-do folk of Baldur's Gate make their homes. So what you know about the Upper City is the Upper City is open to all citizens during the day. In the evening, the Upper City is closed, and everyone who is not what is known as a patriarch, which are the citizens of the Upper City, or someone who is escorted by a patriarch or has a like an invite from a patriarch, gets escorted out of the Upper City. So at night time, only patriarchs are allowed in the Upper City. It is sundown at the moment. The sun is starting to go down, or it is, late afternoon, early evening, something like that, when you guys arrived at Jace's workshop. You know what? Let's see if we can spot the High House of Wonders in the previous scene as well, just for fun.
That's the one I was looking at. Yeah, that's the one.
It'll be in the background there.
Pretty high.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but
There's a lot of houses there.
there are a lot of houses. But if I were to take my best guess, it would be somewhere there. In
There we
that
go.
sort of region.
This is Horion's view, is it, when he's heading back?
This is what Horion sees when he flies
There we
over the
go.
top of the city, just before
Sven
he
the DM
begins
is
playing
Horion.
Baldur's Gate 3, because that's where I ripped this off of. So let's go to Jace's workshop, shall we? And I will play us a little bit of ambiance. Hopefully it's not too loud. There we go. Can everyone hear that?
I couldn't log in, so I'm just going deaf.
Okay, can everyone else hear that?
Yep.
Good.
It's pretty creepy.
Should be. Should be. No, it really shouldn't be. It's just
16-bit creepy.
It's difficult to find what you're looking for with Sirenscape sometimes. The user interface is a little bit how do you do? But anyway, that's where you find your guys. Find yourselves right now. You are in Jace's workshop, which is on the, I'd say, 3rd story of the High House of Wonders. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can see a little bit more.
Where's Torty?
Where is Torchy? Let's add Torchy to it right
MVP.
now.
Awkward, we forgot Torchy.
Torchy was just a skeleton.
No, but remember we dressed him up.
Yeah, well, I don't have that anymore because they
Horribly.
updated it. So there you go. There's Torchy.
Yeah.
Oops, I drew on him as well.
You can make him look like a well-to-do gentleman.
Yeah, that's what he would look like.
Do you want me to? Okay, I'll do that right now.
About time.
Okay, if this is what you want to do without time,
Interested in purchasing some property.
a well-to-do gentleman.
Did we put the mask on him and shit?
Images.
Put the hood and shit on him.
All right, you look
Which
good
is
enough.
evolved in my
Are
mind.
we still level 3 or are we?
You should still be level 3 at the moment. Yes.
Yeah, I think we only
You're
just
level 3.
Yeah, I was
I'm level
making sure that-
15.
All right, let's change his.
You'd still be scared of fights, Barry.
Yeah.
Oh god, so they've changed the interface a little bit here, which makes it harder. That one. There you go.
There he is, Torchy. That's him.
Yes.
He's now a well-to-do
Yes.
gentleman. Is that? Are we happy with that?
Looks like
Alright.
a stock.
How can you not be happy?
Excuse me, well-to-do gentlemen. I think your spleen has fallen out.
So if anyone's watching, Torchy is a skeleton that Bjorn managed to
Necromancery?
Necronomicron back into existence in the Dungeon of the Dead 3. There was nothing written down in the spell that said that the skeleton would stop existing at any point in time. So I've decided to allow them to keep the skeleton, name it Torchy, dress it up, and it's currently actually dressed in I think it's like a cloak and all this kind of stuff, and he's wearing like a weird dragon mask that you guys found in the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
He also had the final blow on the last 2 big enemies we fought.
Did he? I can't remember that.
I'm pretty sure
I think he
killed one
did.
of the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
All right. Well, we'll see where we end up with Torchy. Anyway, this
What do you mean by that?
this gnomish inventor, he is wearing like a thick leather apron, like a big belt with a bunch of tools and shit hanging
What
from
that
his
is?
belt. He's got like a pair of goggles on his head. His hair is quite wispy and sort of ragged and unkempt. His beard has been singed, making it sort of lopsided on one side, and he holds up this small crystalline fragment, and then the DM brings up his notes, and he says, "Yes, this is a fragment of a metallar of the ancient Nesseres Empire. The arcanists used the metallars to power quasi-magical artifacts before the fall of the Empire. Literal fall, mind you. The metallars were lost during Carsus's folly. So every now and then, a fragment such as this turns up. Though they have lost much of their magical powers, they can still be used to power artifacts, as long as you have a fundamental knowledge of artificing. Behold, and he excitedly jumps down from the stool that he was sitting on, and he makes his way across his workshop over to the boom, the crane. Oh, beard hair in my mouth. On the northern end of the workshop, and there's like a little pedestal next to the crane, and he places the crystal on the pedestal and he waves his hands over it and makes it like an arcane gesture, and the crane sort of starts to come to life. It starts to move around, and he's like, you see the fragment, it begins to glow a little bit as the arm starts to move, and he grabs the fragment back down and he makes his way back across the workshop, and he holds the crystal in his palm with his weird little stubby gnomish fingers. He's sort of like missing like one of his fingers at the like the knuckle, the first knuckle, and he holds it out to you, Darius. He says, "Here."
Alright, take it. I'm looking at it.
This will help you immeasurably on your path to learning the craft of artificing.
Excellent. I appreciate have you. Am I able to get any kind of materials off you, or do you know where I can buy materials?
Oh, yes. So what were you after? I'm sure I can help you out with a few basic things.
So my idea is I want to make a little spider. So I don't need much materials at all, just a small amount of copper and bronze.
Copper and bronze. Of course, these things I have a lot of here. And he walks back excitedly across the workshop, and he starts rummaging around in a large crate, which is like below the workbench that he was working on. And he starts pulling out parts, springs, gears, cogs, like bearings and all this kind of stuff, and he sort of pulls out almost like a good armful of crap, and he makes his way back over to you. I don't know if you have anything that will hold all of this rubbish, but you're more than welcome to whatever it is that you want.
Yeah, so I go through all that and I pick some choice bits and pieces.
Some choice nugs.
Yeah. And you shove it in my pouch, man. Fucking yeah, just hide it away. And I said, all the help's appreciative, Jace. You've definitely pushed me in the right direction. Is there anything else I'll need to know before I push on?
He stops at that, and he looks deep in thought for a second, raising an eyebrow, and then all of a sudden it looks like he just remembered something, but he stops before he's about to say something, and he looks at the rest of you that are in the room. Torchy, the dressed up skeleton, Snarry Rock, the Svirfnablin deep gnome, Horion, the Arakokran bard, Bjorn, who's walking away, and Rosalind, who will be played by Barry as well tonight. What is everyone doing at the moment? Let's start with Snarry.
Snarry's doing it as usual. Yep, he's just sitting. He's kind of
looking for shit to steal.
He hopped up onto the bench that he's standing next to. He's kind of sitting on it, and he's just used his little mechanical hand and his little lighter, and he just lights another cigar up. And he's just sitting there watching, puffing smoke.
Okay.
Kicking his little legs because they don't reach the ground.
What is Harvey Birdman doing?
Well, I would probably be just looking at the thing, at the little map thing, I'd probably be up in one of those trees for a change. but just close enough that I could still hear. So maybe the tree close by.
Well, I will tell you this: you're on the 3rd story at the moment. The trees are down on ground level. So and the window is closed. You're all inside, so it might be difficult for you to hear.
Maybe he did slam into.
It is a bit of a vaulted ceiling. I'd say it's probably.
And I hang up into the ceiling.
25 feet at the top. A vaulted ceiling? Vaulted? I don't know if that's a word.
No, I wouldn't. You know, yeah, vaulted ceiling works. No, I wouldn't risk it. Not enough wings space. So I'd just be taking it all in, just observing it all. Because obviously, Horian's probably never been to a place like this before, so he would be intrigued. I'd say. Just
tell you what.
Yeah.
If you need to fly inside this room, you can, but I'll need you to make some kind of fly check just to be able to sort of, keep the right distance from the ground and the ceiling type of thing. Yeah, it'll be a fairly easy fly check, but just sort of something to make sure that you're able to,
No, nothing at the moment.
Move around.
I'll just, although I would look up there. Is anything up there anyway?
Roll a perception check. What are you looking for?
Just bird things.
Food.
Little.
All right, first roll of the night, guys. What is in the vaulted ceiling
what do we want? Sorry, the
Jace's workshop. Perception check. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Six.
6. I look through my wings or something.
You find a small twig that might make for a good nest in a few years' time when you're ready to settle down.
I keep it in mind,
Bitches
definitely.
love dicks.
Exactly.
Add small twig to your inventory if you wish.
Yes.
And Bjorn and Rosalind, what are you both doing?
Rosalind's just
They're wrestling.
bored, doing her nails. Just Bjorn's just looking around, looking intent, kind of like a bit edgy, like seeing what's happening. Torchy's just had it. Fucking the dude. Like, see here.
Cosplay. It's the first time I've had someone cosplay on my channel. Thank you.
Won't be the last.
Won't be the last. Hopefully not. I strongly encourage it. In fact, inspiration for anyone that cosplays during a game. Jace looks around the room at the rest of the people gathered here. Horion's flying around up in the ceiling looking for twigs. And
I found a twig.
he looks somewhat suspicious of the other guys, and he sort of leans in and motions for you to lean in a little bit closer as well. Do you do so?
Lean in.
Oh, you lean in?
Yes.
As these others, can they be trusted? Do you know them well?
Probably not. And then I nudge him when we go. Is that like a chalk on the ground or something? Like a little teleporter's chalk? Like, on the outside of the room?
So that's like a device that he's been working on. He's like, okay, come with me. Come, we'll go stand over here by the device. And he looks to make sure that none of the rest of you guys are sort of paying attention. He's like, I believe that, and he points to the machine that's sort of sitting in the corner next to him. I believe I have perfected the device. I've run a couple of tests, and I think it's stable. I think we have an opportunity to sever whatever arcane connection you have with whatever entity it was that gave you your powers.
So you figured it out. Yeah, I've had some close calls in the last few days. The entity seems to be getting stronger within me.
So if you wish to do so, we could probably do this now. But I do have to warn you that it won't be without danger.
What kind of dangers?
Well, without fully understanding what it is that created the connection to Zaviv, between Daviv and you, I cannot know fully what the consequences could be. Now, I know that this will, of course, be difficult psychologically, but if you are strong and sound of mind, then I think that you have what it takes to pull through this, but I just feel I must warn you that there could be consequences. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the jury, Ando wants to mechanically switch his character from a level 1 sorcerer, level 2 artificer, to a full-fledged 3rd level artificer. This is what I've been talking to him about for a little while. That's what this whole setup is. Now, I will allow it.
Respect.
However, everything comes at a cost. There's always risk involved with things. I don't give things away without some type of risk involved. So you're going to have to make 3 successful checks. I know what the DC is for those checks, and it is wisdom. Alright? Fail a check, and you will take 1d4 psychic damage. Okay? And then you can, of course, keep trying to make the check. Yeah? Fail a check by 5 or more, and you will take 1d4 psychic damage. Permanently.
Oof. Oof.
Natural 20 is 2 successes. That is my offer to you.
Make a natural 20 a pass and a thing a dead. No, I'm joking.
Well, we're not here to fuck spiders, so...
Of course, if you just pass all 3 checks,
Hadrian, he'd eat them.
no consequences whatsoever.
I'll take all the spiders.
What was that? Sorry, what was that last bit you said?
So if you pass all 3 checks with flying colours, no consequences. You just get to be a level 3 artificer. No drawbacks. Does that sound like fun? Do we do a little bit of
For a
gambling?
penny, in for a pound.
Sure.
And hey, look,
Are you not entertained?
fail by 5 or more, and it's only 1d4 of permanent health damage. So it could just be a 1.
I just never add those health points on.
So you'll just have to change your maximum health by however many you lose. So that'll be your new maximum hit points.
They're fucking steep, but
Does everyone think that's fair? I think it's fun.
I'm gonna deal with the devil now.
Yeah. In this case, I deal with the DM.
do I have anything that can help me with anything?
Do you have inspiration?
I think I've got a few.
Still?
Should only
Yeah,
have
I
one.
do.
Everyone has inspiration.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
give yourself inspiration for taking a few
I
months
think
off.
we all have it. Anyway.
No, I didn't. I didn't have.
Hang on, didn't you get it for the
Ah.
guy, the weird guy? Wasn't there a weird?
I didn't have it. I must have used it.
Oh, I think I've still got it from.
Oh no, I'm saying, but didn't you all get one in that scene somehow? I can't remember.
I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Ah.
Everyone else did.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, for the we got it for the poem or the song or something, didn't you? Then we
Yeah,
saw
that's it. Yeah, and I didn't get it because I didn't know.
Didn't know
No, what's
fucking
what's his
Gilbert.
Well, that
Oh
too.
yes, that's correct. I gave you guys a
Is your
circumstantial
character-
bonus for the poem. That was some kind of
Gilbert
circumstantial bonus. Everyone just give yourself inspiration, and we should be good to go.
Oh, there you go. That's the deal you needed, Darius. That was the the icebreaker.
So hey, now you got inspiration. You'll live forever.
Yep.
Shall we do this?
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck
We're
it.
doing it. Okay. Well, I mean, he leads you over to the pedestal in the southern corner of the room.
Don't even tell anyone what's going on.
Well, I mean, if you want to tell them, now would be the time to do it.
I feel like.
Why is my Sirenscape not playing?
Yeah, alright. So then I walk over to everyone and I'm like, alright, there's a bit of a long story. I'll promise I'll tell you later, but he's gonna try and do something to me, and it might go a little bit off reservation. So just bear with it and trust this guy, and then I'll walk back.
Do what?
Don't worry. Just be prepared.
Darius
You
looks
do
puzzled,
you,
like,
Darius.
Okay,
I say you do you, Darius. You go.
that's right. You go look for some more twigs.
I found me a nice twig.
All
I was
right.
gonna say we need some sort of like contemplative, thinking music. This is good.
Oh, that'd be
This is
safe word.
perfect. Safe word.
You know, if you roll shit too many times, where like Torchy's replacing you permanently.
Yeah, I'll be the fucking.
I will make that canon. If you die, we will find a way to make you a skeleton, and you
Make
can.
you do it.
But
All of a sudden-
I still get to give him voice commands.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Torchy,
I hope you die now.
his soul suddenly awakens back in his body, and yeah. Anyway, all right. Unless anyone has anything else they wanted to say, he leads you over to that pedestal right there. Perfect, and
actually
indicates
keen
that
to
you
see
should
it.
stand in the center of the circle. You can see around the circle there's like soot stains, as if things may have not gone so smoothly in the past. And
Door.
he starts unspooling like a long copper wire attached on one end to a circlet, and he places the circlet on your head. Well, I mean, he makes his way over to you with the circlet, and he tries to place it on your head, but you're too tall.
So they kneel down.
And he puts it on your head, and he sort of pats you on the shoulder. And he says, "You should be fine. There's nothing to worry about, I think." And you follow this copper wire, and on the ends, it's attached to that machine in the corner. And he makes his way over there, and he starts flicking some switches and all this kind of stuff, and it sort of hums to life. So I need to change Sirenscape again. It at first it starts like sputtering, but after a while it picks up cadence, and it starts humming.
I'm looking worried.
And this like black acrid smoke starts pouring out of like an exhaust tube. And for a long while you don't feel anything. You're just sort of standing there, wondering if it's working. What's everyone else doing while this is going on?
I reckon we would be glued to this shit. Like,
Bjorn takes out popcorn.
Snary's moved closer to the door, and he's got his hand on the door handle, like he's about to bail if something goes to shit.
Okay.
actually, no, I'm up on the rafters, so I'd probably like have one of the wings, sort of like. Is this gonna be, like, just watch?
Alright. After a while, you don't really sense it at first because it's very gradual. But you feel, Darius, your consciousness seeming to collapse in on itself. And the rest of you can see Darius. He starts to sway slightly before his eyes roll up into the back of his head. And Darius, you feel like you're floating weightlessly in like an endless void. Stretched out before you, you can feel the presence of an awe-inspiring tapestry of arcane energy. Being this close to the essence of Mystra's weave, it's threatening to tear your mind apart. It's so raw. But Jace's instruments seem to be keeping you stable for the time being and centered, balancing you. And you can take a moment to observe what lies before you. You can see the tether, or almost feel the tether that's binding you to the weave. And as you study it, you can sense dark tendrils, whatever entity it is that bound you to it. And slowly but surely, you feel the tendrils begin to loosen and fall away. For the first time ever, you begin to feel like an immense weight has been lifted off your shoulders. The first time since you found the artifact. The loud thrumming continues, and the device attached to Darius continues to spew out like this black smoke that's sort of stinging your eyes for the rest of you that are in the room. Darius, you begin to feel relieved. As the essence that bound you to the weave, it continues to unravel. You feel like it's going to be a while. But then something unexpected happens. The tendrils bite into your essence, holding you tightly, and you can feel a malevolence so incredibly overwhelming. It's as if you're made to endure all the hatred, jealousy, paranoia of every creature, both alive and dead, all at once. Let's get the first wisdom saving throw.
Let's chuck a sports bet ad in while we're here.
Oh shit, 13.
13. You're alright. Why don't you describe what you do? You can feel this dark entity as it tries to grip you with its dark tendrils of arcane energy. What do you do? What do you focus on?
Power here. Yeah, so I try and so I can see it. Do I see any metamorphosis, or I just feel it?
It's not so much that you can see it; it's that you can feel it and you can picture it in your mind from the sensations that you're getting.
What are you doing, Rosalind?
Well, she's not wrestling.
Rosalind's doing weights in the background.
I had a technical issue with playing two characters on the one thing, so I had to put her on my phone.
Just accidentally snap something in the background, like.
As soon as I would have felt like him attack and me successfully defend myself, I want to have like a kind of, show of contempt, like that he is, that I'm breaking myself away from the entity. Like I want to try and show you just pure contempt for it, if I can, as best as I can. Just like this, the first victory is kind of, emboldened me.
At first you felt this hatred, this jealousy, this fear and anger. You fight it off, and for a moment you can feel shock. And then it redoubles its efforts. But you guys can see Darius now starting to shake more and more violently. And Jace holds up his hand. He says, "It's okay. This is what was meant to happen. There's no need to panic." And as he's talking, there's a loud knocking on the door. And Jace pipes up. He says, "Sorry, not now. We're busy with an experiment. Come back later." What do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm still holding the door handle, so I'm
Yeah,
just like, I'm gonna step away from it.
Bjorn's gonna just take a couple steps a little closer to the door, and Rosalind's just gonna look annoyed.
Does Jace look worried?
He doesn't look worried. Well, actually, you know what? Roll an insight check.
I would look at him and see if he was worried. 12 I've got.
Can I do it too? I'm looking at him too. Damn it.
Because, Darius obviously trusts this dude. If this dude said, if he's, agreeable, I guess I'd see where this show takes us.
Horion, you can sense that he's not too worried about the knocking on the door. He seems slightly agitated by it. Snarry Rock, you can sense that he's not too worried about what's knocking on the door. He seems to be more agitated by it, but you can also sense that he's a little bit nervous about what's going on with Darius. He's trying to put up a little bit of a facade of things being under control, but they might not be as under control as he's trying to make them out to be. And again, loud knock. And Jace pops out. Not now. We are conducting a very could be a dangerous experiment. Please come back later, and I will deal with. And as he's talking, bam! The door just rockets inwards as if someone just kicked the door open. And
I was legitimately going to ask if he wanted me to take a message.
I was going to let him in.
That works too. Would you like me to take a message? Okay. Message received.
how many we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men come storming into the room, each garbed in almost identical clothing. Long grey robes, hooded robes, and a mask identical to the one that Torchy's wearing. And they make their way into the room, and they sort of look around menacingly at the people gathered here.
I swing at the first dude as soon as he
Wait,
comes in that door.
who came in again? Sorry.
6 humanoid individuals, all dressed in long, flowing grey robes, each wearing a mask identical to the one that Torchy is wearing.
They look like little mini Sauron.
Awkward.
Alright, I can actually probably show you what they look like. By opening the... Hopefully that doesn't mess with things too much. There we go, send that to the game log. Now the viewers can see it as well. Woohoo! That's what they look like.
They're pretty stylish.
And Torchy is wearing an identical mask to these
They got some,
guys.
yeah, sweet. I was going to say, they got some fantastic masks.
Torchy files in next to him.
What do you do? Darius is still incapacitated at this point. What do you want to do?
Bjorn swings at the first dude through the door.
Alright, let's roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
Fuck's sake. For real?
Yep. This is happening.
Like, oh, sweet, so
Wait, can we
Ah,
clarify?
balls.
He's rolling for initiative, right? I'm still up there minding my own business up on here, aren't I?
No, when we roll for initiative, everyone has to, right?
Everyone has to roll for initiative.
Otherwise,
and you
otherwise
can...
there's not really much point. I'm 1 out of 1. I
You-
get to go, then I
I was
get to go.
joking. I was kind of saying he's on his own.
Well, you can just keep delaying and just see what happens. It's entirely up to you if you want to do that.
No, I think the die is cast, isn't it? We got to roll for initiative now.
you can roll for
Oh,
you do
sweet.
have to roll for initiative, but that doesn't mean that you have to get involved in the combat. Just that you're in initiative
Bjorn's in
order.
the combat.
You can say, "I step back with
Continue
my
to
hands
collect-
up."
You can continue to collect twigs.
You can continue collecting
What
twigs.
a
You can
snake.
open up a window and
Love
fly away to safety. You
Well,
can.
can I swap the insight, initiative check for another perception? No.
What kind of Dungeons and Dragons have you been playing? Since when can you swap an
Twig
initiative for a
collectors.
perception? What is that?
No.
Reject your reality.
All right, look. The truth is, I accidentally closed the thing, so I'm waiting to find. Hang on.
So you're just stalling.
I'll roll. That's correct. Thank you.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Classic,
I get some,
classic DM trick: stalling with ridiculous questions.
I
All
guess
right.
I'm not rolling for initiative.
No, you need to roll for initiative as well. Let's hope the combat music's not too loud.
Oh, this is fantastic. Snarry's exactly where he didn't want to be.
Kind of worked out for me.
He walked the door. Oh, fucking had it off. Fuck.
It's that point in Skyrim when you invested all in stealth and then you're stuck in like a melee fight.
Stuck fighting the dragon.
Yeah.
But fighting dragons was incredibly easy in Skyrim. You just have to hide in a corner where they can't get you. Pop out, shoot it. Pop back in. Pop out, shoot
Right.
it. Pop back in. Anyone else do that, or is it just me?
All right, Barry, we get it. You're
No,
strong,
it
all
was,
right?
no.
All right, got 10.
I'm trying to figure out how to use Rosalind on my phone because I can't do it on the app for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And-
What if you opened up?
Actually, maybe I can
like-
do it on the app.
Yeah. What if you
Wait,
open
wait,
up?
with this?
No. Seriously, just listen here. If you open up your account in like Chrome and then go to another browser and then log in, you should be able to have like the two different browsers.
Well, you don't need to have Rosalind logged in to Above VTT. You just need to have your character logged into Above VTT, and her character sheet open separately in a different tab. That's all you need to do. Because you can still move her around on with Above VTT. You don't need to be her character. We just won't see her roll as well. That's it. Yeah, but you can still you can roll on her character sheet. You just have to tell us what you roll, and we will trust you.
I think so. Yeah.
Seems like a mistake.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Natural 20. Okay.
All of us have rolled a lower initiative than everyone that just burst in the door.
Yeah, it's a good start. All right, let's roll insight check on Barry.
Well, the thing is, let that first move.
I got a natural 3. Barry's telling the truth.
Rosalind got a 0. She rolled a 1 and then got. Sorry. And her initiative is -1.
I feel like I need to. I feel like there needs to be some kind of punishment for rolling that roll.
Rosalind tripped and.
No, to be like this, like,
she was doing her nails and a snap one. Now she's more bothered about her nails in the battle.
Yeah.
It was a momentary, like, am I interested? No, I'm not interested.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is happening. These you hear that knock on the door, and it's followed immediately by this loud bang, and the door handle goes clattering across the wooden floor of the workshop as splinters go flying inwards, and the door just slams up against the wall of the room opposite. 6 men come barging into the room, all dressed in identical garb except for one who's dressed in a slightly more intricate version of the same kit. And they look around the room, and their eyes lock with Torchy, who's standing almost entirely still in the corner of the room. And you don't even wait to see what happens. Bjorn, you take a swing. Let's get into combat. Who is first? It is one of my guys, which is absolutely fantastic. That's the best thing that could have happened.
Can I ask mechanical question?
Yes.
If he had less initiative, he wouldn't have been able to make the move that attacked you. So they couldn't. Could they sense he was going to attack, even though his initiative was lower than theirs? Does that make sense?
Yes. That's they knew you guys were there. You knew they were there. They roll initiative. Whoever wins is just the first off the.
But like, did they instantly know we were hostile?
Yes. As soon as you make a hostile action, that's just. I think that's fairly fair. You knew they were there, and they knew you were there. That's just generally speaking.
Well, it's just the initiative. Like he can't even do his turn, so he doesn't even.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have implemented a new rule in Out of the Abyss, and that is if someone has a held action before combat starts, I allow them to use that action at the beginning of the first round of combat if they wish to do so, but when it comes to their turn, that action has already been depleted. So, Barry, if you want to make your attack right now, you can do so. When it comes to your turn, it's already gone. Yeah?
Yep, deal.
Alright. Well, go ahead and roll that attack.
Is that really your health? Barry?
No, I was going to say, by your rule, he doesn't have a choice. He just
No. He can choose not to do it once he has the information available to him. So let's say you're all sneaking through a dark corridor, and someone says, "I've got my bow aimed, ready for something to walk around that corner." Something steps around the corner. We roll for initiative. I allow him to take the attack if he wants to. But if he sees that it's something that is completely resistant to piercing damage, he can go, "Nah, I don't want to do that." And then we just go into normal initiative order. So roll to attack. Barry Bear.
21.
Barry White. A solid 21 to hit. This is going to come as no surprise.
The fancy dude.
There's only one guy in your range, which is this gentleman right here. With 10 points of damage. Alright.
Oh, and I'm raging as well.
No, you're not. Raging is a bonus action, is it not?
It is.
It is. So you did not say that I was going to rage. You said you were going to make your attack. So you made your attack. 10 points of damage. Tell me how you kill this guy.
Just a clean swing, chest hit, bang! Like he startled me, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Just to clarify, at that point, that's murder.
This is accurate, since they haven't taken any direct hostile action against you. Just vandalism so far, if anything.
They booted the door in. We went into combat mode. This is war.
Yeah, we declared martial law.
One of them pulls out an envelope from in his robes, and he's like, "Jace, I just came to deliver this to you." As the guy's like spurting blood out on the floor and twitching.
Girl Scouts cooking.
Yes, you remove the mask, and you can see it's a 13-year-old girl with her hair in neat little plaits. And there's a box of cookies cut cleanly in half now, covered in viscera. What do you do? No. Yes, you kill the first guy. That's he's gone. So let's remove him from the combat.
I need to settle the baby. Hopefully I'll be back soon.
All right, you go do parenting.
Oh, great! So you just start the shit and then you'll be sorry.
That's your problem. So Bjorn's action has now been taken. We go to reset that. We go to the first round of combat. First person up is going to be one of my guys. Let's have a look. He sees one guy get absolutely cleaned up.
Refill.
He looks around the room and he says, "Kill them all." Steps to the right, points towards Bjorn, who just annihilated one of his goons, and then waits for him to return. So while we're waiting, Darius, for you're going to be rolling your wisdom saving throws on your turn. Now, you can always choose to end this process and join the combat if you want to do that, but doing so will take away your opportunity to become a level 3 artificer.
I shall read the room as we go on. So I know what's going on around the. Am I still kind of conscious enough to understand that the door's just been kicked in?
That is a good question. You're existing on two different planes of existence at the moment. Your consciousness is in one place, but your physical body is in another. There's still a tether that binds you to your physical body, so I would say somewhere in your subconscious you are aware of what's going on.
So they'd be just like, if it's just because of cinematography rules, in the back of your mind, they'd just be like, Darius, we're under attack.
Yes, you can hear Horion crying like a.
Well, you would have heard
baby.
the door like.
Oh yeah, all that.
I was picturing it like when Frodo puts the ring on and it's all like shadowy, but it's still like.
Yeah.
It still like looks everything, but everything's still fucked up. The entity standing in the room trying to fuck with him.
I like that. That works. Yeah.
Spiritual weapon. Whose is that?
Spiritual weapon.
That's my go-to.
Yeah,
Who's looking at?
Bell.
Oh,
That's Count Baldurs.
yeah. I don't know why I.
Possibly the baby shit.
I don't know why. Spoilers.
That's a.
Everyone, prepare yourselves for spiritual weapon.
I don't know why I did that. But now that it's there, I may as well read it. You create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration until you cast a spell again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 of force damage, plus your spell casting ability modifier. As a bonus action on your turn, blah 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 blah. So it is a bonus action to cast this. So that is what he...
Can I just say, so just while waiting, one of the other characters in Count Goldream, as the spiritual weapon in one of the first D&Ds that I did was actually a Bible. So he would Bible bash people because he was a lawful good character.
I'm not sure if using the Bible to hit people counts as lawful, but we'll. I'll leave that up to the courts to decide. That's not what he's going to cast. He's going to cast something else, but I'll wait for Barry to return because Barry is, in fact, or Bjorn rather, is the target of his spell.
Oh,
what are we going to be casting? I don't know. It's edge of your seat stuff. I'm.
Well,
nervous.
considering we killed the dude like the second he walked in the door, I'm not as scared as it was.
I like Snary's just still kind of crouching in the doorway, just like, what the fuck?
A guy just like
Dude
there's
just gets
still
bludgeoned to death straight up.
If you don't move, maybe they won't notice you.
arterial spray just splattered all up against the wall behind this guy, and it's sort of running down the wall now. As
that reminds me of the video I saw.
everyone politely waits for. You know what? I am going to roll for Bjorn. Let's make this easier. Can I actually? No, I better not do that because we'll fuck shit up. Oh, mind my language.
No, you're fucking right, mate. It's all good.
Shut the fuck up, man! Don't swear on my fucking stream.
Okay, well you just fucking keep the fucking.
You let us on here. You let us on here.
Yeah, it was a huge mistake on my behalf. Don't worry, I'll bleep you guys out for the YouTube version. What does he need to roll? He needs to roll. I think it's a. Now I need to check again. Look at me, I'm a good DM. Wisdom save. A 7 + 1. He fails, ladies and gentlemen. This figure points like a silken gloved hand at Bjorn, and he speaks arcane incantations. Strangely, in a language, does anyone speak Draconic?
Negative.
Negative.
Somadesk Kapirski! And Bjorn all of a sudden just freezes on the spot with his axe still in the position where he just cleaned that guy up. He just goes stiff as if his whole body is experiencing a cramp. We go to the next guy's turn. Which one are you? Let's find out. Oh, didn't see that.
So we're not with him.
I feel like Draconic would just be like, rawr!
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. I'll give you the opportunity to say the arcane incantation in Draconic.
Yeah, what is it? Let's have a look. We'll try
Yes.
and
Roar! Roar!
Cast me there.
Roar!
They took my job.
Roar!
Which cultist was it? Cultist
I'm
number
gonna be like, they took our crystal!
4. Where are you?
Took my crystal!
That's what
The
they
one that's
come
in the room?
fucking war crying through the door. They took our crystal!
He is the one that's in the room. He makes his way into the room, around Snarry Rock, 5 feet to the east, and then 10 feet towards the north. So he's not leaving Snarry Rock's threatened square, and he will make an attack. I think. Let me just read something real quick.
Good news, Bjorn, you're petrified.
Oh
And
yes.
this guy's got
Damn,
fucking
headphones
knocked
not on. So good news, Bjorn, you're petrified.
Yes, you can't move right now. He cast a spell on you, and you are...
That's a spell on you.
Yes, you cannot move.
Oh,
I'm good.
no.
Let's have a look.
Damn it. Rosalind's good, right? And Torchy? Is Torchy okay?
George is still in the fight.
I need to read
Torchy's
it.
made quite the fashion statement, I'll just say.
Is there a reason we're still all damaged? Do we like rest?
No, we
Have a
never
rest?
did.
Never rested, no.
We didn't.
Went straight into
We
this.
came here to check out a trinket, not go to fucking war.
So, for clarification, Bjorn, you are currently paralyzed. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength or dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical if the attacker was in 5 feet of the creature. And I've got some bad news for you because this creature is going to try and attack you.
Alright.
So it's a critical straight away. So let's open his stat block. Good news is you guys know who cast this spell, so use that to your advantage if you wish to do so. So you're going to do 2d6.
Ah.
So you're going to take...
I will concentrate on that knowledge.
5, very on the nose. 5 points of slashing damage, Bjorn. You are not raging, so you take the full 5 damage. All right, next guy's turn. Which one are you?
Look at them all.
Number 5. Cultist number 5. Isn't there like Mamba number 5? He makes his way into the room.
Never speak of that again.
It's being recorded and it's live on air. We can't pretend it didn't happen. He's going to make his way into the room. He is going to actually attack Snarryrock Mimjavop with advantage because with a +2 because he is flanking you. So let's roll to hit. Snarryrock with a 7, 8, 9. 9 does not hit you, does it? No, it does not. So he makes his way into the room, barging past his friends, scimitar drawn, stumbles over his dead friend somewhat, and misses you entirely. His foot catches the boot of his eviscerated friend, and his swing goes wide. Next guy's turn. Wow, how do these guys all roll so well? This is.
Can I just commend?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We all rolled fucking lower.
Can I
than
just
everybody.
commend Bjorn putting the blanket on the dog?
What?
Didn't you see it? He put a blanket. The dog must have been cold, so he put a blanket on it.
No, I'm doing all kinds of crazy things here. I'm not paying attention to what any of you guys are doing.
Into the dogs.
Yeah, that's cute. Aw.
Make sure they're good.
Alright, so he steps into the room, blocking off the 10-foot wide doorway, and I tell you what, he didn't see that Bjorn was the one, so he needs to make a decision quickly. I am going to roll a d4. 1, 2, Snarryrock, 3, 4, Bjorn. A 3, so that's going to be Bjorn. That's going to be a critical hit automatically. Sorry about that, buddy. That's just the way the dice roll. So we need to roll 2d6.
Would I have moved, like, just like, realistically, would I have moved sort of more to the central room to get the vault thing? So, like, say there-ish?
Alright, first of all, 8 points of damage to Bjorn, and second of all, no, you would not have realistically moved because this is D&D and not real life, so...
No, because I'm looking for I'm looking for twigs. Wouldn't I be up there looking for twigs, is what I mean?
Well, I ain't sure. If you want to be...
Surely you've stopped looking for twigs by now.
Yeah,
Just getting
no, you
beat on.
literally said everyone was standing there and watching Darius.
True.
So you can be
True.
somewhere
Yes, I would be
within
there.
5
So
feet of where you are
that's
now,
spotting.
and I'll allow it.
Very good spotting.
Alright, and then it's my next cultist turn. What does he want to do? Where is he? No, that's the one I just did. Where's the next one? There you are.
Just
Alright.
quietly, I was just putting myself at a disadvantage there.
He is going to... Ooh, what's he going to do? He's going to run into the room. 5, 10, 15, and attack Snarryrock, I believe. With a +2 to hit.
God damn it. This is
Look, alright, I just
Don't
thought
worry.
the sorcery was a useless fucking thing. I just wanted to change it.
An 8. I saw this as an opportunity to
I
make
didn't mean to
things
cause Ragnarok.
exciting. I want you guys to sweat in the combat. Alright, he missed. So, Horion, you're up.
Save us, Horion!
Who was the dude? Because we noticed them, but who was the dude that done the petrifying?
Who do you think?
The
That
guy
one
standing
with my help.
outside of the room.
The boss dude.
I don't have gin, so
So
I'm going to go ahead and
that's gentleman.
no, I don't think we need an inspiration. We've already killed them, so I'm going to go ahead and just try a very simple because I'm out of spells scimitar attack.
All right. Who are you attacking?
The guy to my immediate left, who I believe is the dude lower health, who's been hit and stuff,
orange.
petrified. So orange, correct. Actually, was he the dude with lower health?
No one's been hit except for the guy that died.
True.
You can attack the guy that died.
Well,
if
the
you
one,
wish.
the one who petrified. Who was he physically?
This guy right here, the guy outside of the workshop.
Ah, fuck. Oh, well, I ain't getting too far into this. I'm gonna go there and hit that guy there.
Alrighty, hit him.
And
Have
so
a go.
it was a.
And you're going to get a
16
plus
to
2.
hit.
So 18
Plus
to hit.
2?
Yep.
Flanking.
Flanking. You're
Oh,
directly opposite
woo!
Snarry Rock there.
Does an 18 hit?
Does an 18 hit. I do have to ask though, Snarry Rock, what weapon do you have drawn?
I currently have my short bow in my hand.
Will I allow flanking with a ranged weapon? I'll allow it. We'll,
I'm like swinging at him. Like,
Yeah, you could
yeah,
seriously
it's
max
fine.
summon that.
So you get your plus 2. It's an 18 to hit. That's going to be a hit. So I guess you can roll some damage if you want to roll some damage.
That'll be 8 of the damages, and then because it's 2 weapon fighting, I'm gonna go ahead and try and sneak a dagger in too, if I may.
I'll allow it.
Oh, 19 to hit.
Yes, with a plus 2, that's definitely going to be a hit.
kill him!
So ignore the 3 on this because it's plus 3, and you don't get that on the second win.
Yep,
so
so
it's
just
3
3.
damage. So 11.
I'll give you an opportunity to describe your kill now.
Well, he's back, isn't he?
Sorry?
Like he's behind me, isn't he?
He's in front of you.
Yeah.
I imagine you're not
I'm
stabbing over
behind
your
him.
shoulder.
Sorry, I'm behind him. The
You're like-
Scimitar's going to go straight in the gut, and then I'm going to sort of lift him, and then with the second dagger go for the neck. So
He goes
I'm
to
gonna
try and...
use the scimitar to sort of secure him, and then
Yep.
the dagger is almost the finishing blow. Like it's a calculated, controlled, just entry into the jugular.
You go to make your attack with your scimitar. He goes to block it, but he hesitates for a second because you're also lunging with your dagger at the same time, and his hesitation is what costs him his life as your scimitar finds purchase just beneath the third rib, digging up into his lungs, and you can almost feel the air pouring out from the gaping wound, and his eyes go wide behind his draconic mask as you stab your dagger down into the top of his neck. Blood starts spurting out as you pull your dagger free, and he collapses down to the ground, and his mask goes scattering along the floor, bumping
see
up
who it
against the boot of Darius. Unless there's anything else that you wanted to do, hurry on.
I'll probably do some sort of pun and say like the early bird gets the worm.
What is the worm in this reference?
No, it's theatrical. Does nothing make sense.
Everybody else is confused.
The mask goes clattering
Where
along the
bro?
floor of the workshop and bumps up against the boot of Darius, who's still standing on this pedestal, shaking a circlet upon his head. The machine next to him humming louder and louder as the room fills with this smoke. I'm going to need another one of those wisdom saving throws.
Well, that's right. We go. Oh, man.
Ooh, 13 again.
Real.
13. Alright, so you are going to take 1 point of psychic damage. Not permanent, just 1 point of damage.
You can live with that.
You struggle against whatever entity it is that is trying to force its way into your subconscious. You can feel as if it's angry, insulted, of the very fact that you're trying to take away something that it feels is its property. Snappy Rock, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I have a potion of fire breath.
Here we go.
How do I...
We all do. I forgot.
When did I give that to you?
Dang it. No, we did. We did. Like we said.
Yeah, we do. Everyone's got them.
God,
We
because-
divvied them up.
Because I didn't have a spell. That was the thing I was supposed to use.
All right, okay.
I think it was when I was cracking the shits and you gave it to me to try and make me happy.
There you go. Guys, if
How do I put it in?
don't feel bad for your players as a DM. Just enjoy their melancholy. All right, what do you want to do?
How do I put it in the above VTT thing again? The effects of it.
Send to game log or something. Isn't
Can
it?
you draw? Do you have the draw option?
No.
No.
No, as in like, how do I put the description in the game log?
Oh yeah, there should be sent to game log in the
Yeah, I'm
item.
trying to find it for
So
you.
if you open the description of the item, you should be able to send it to game log. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can do it. I'll open. Does everyone have one? Darius, do you have one?
Yeah, I do. I sent.
Yeah, it's a very. So when you
there
click
you go.
on the item, the
It should
very
come up from
top of the
Oh, there you
log
go.
on the right.
Yeah, I had
Send to
one.
game log.
Potion of fire
Okay,
breath
cool.
for the viewers at home. If you
Have to
can't
be
read
above
that,
the
after
intro.
drinking this potion, you can use your bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 fire damage on a failed save. Holy shit! Or half as much damage on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale fire 3 times, or when an hour has passed. Holy shit! Nice use of a fire breath potion. You can do
So
that
it's
3
basically
times.
a little bottle of the bomb. And you're like,
So if I chug that now, that means I can cast it.
Oh, they're dying with like one hit.
So drinking that is
Yeah.
an action, right?
Yep.
And then so because it's a bonus action, I can drink it and then just fucking
You
bust one off. can
absolutely do that.
Done.
Yes.
That's
So
what
what
I'm
is it?
doing, and I'm. How do you ping again on this stuff?
what color is he?
Oh, it's a single target. That's surprising. I thought it would have been a card.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh,
Like,
someone
yeah,
dropped
it's
out.
an-
Son of a bitch.
like surely you
Like
can push
the
them
guy,
on.
whoever dropped out is the biggest dick ever.
You can probably still hear
fucking
it.
loser.
I
I can't
dropped off for
believe-
like a second. Like, I don't know, bit of
All right. Well, I mean, you can do this. Fire away. DC. Who are you attacking? First of all,
The guy to my left.
the guy to your left. So that one,
No, the one above him.
the one above him,
Burn,
that one there.
Yeah, him.
Alrighty. So he must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw. Let's find out if this
Either
guy
way,
is
it's not a bad
nimble.
time.
Saves, nothing, no bonuses to save, so let's find out. Roll a flat roll. Oops. What is that? A 10. It's a fail, so I'm going to let you roll some damage. 4d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
D6. Send it.
I accidentally closed it. No, I can't see what you rolled.
Die, bitch.
Describe it for
Oh,
me.
that'll do. That'll do.
What do we see?
So yeah, he's still kind of like crouching down a little bit, and as Horian's just like murdered the guy next to him, he just kind of coughs the potion, and just a torrent of flame just engulfs the person to his left,
Alright.
coming through the doorway.
I can just imagine this. You're a gnome, right?
Yes, I'm a
It's like
deep gnome.
this short gnome just.
Yeah, it just obliterates the dude next to him. And a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, you just spit this fire out like a fire eater. Embers shoot across the room, and this the robes just go up in flames as he starts screaming. Let's reduce him to 0 hit points, and let's roll a d4 and see which way he starts running while he's on fire. Two. 1, 2. So he actually starts running into the room. And then dies, collapses onto the floor. Right there. So there's a burning body, a charred corpse lying on the floor, the entryway into the workshop now. Anything else? So you've used your standard action. You've used your move action. No, your bonus action rather. Would you like to move?
What if I was using the up? Oh no.
You'd be disengaging.
No,
Yeah,
I
and an
can't
opportunity.
move.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Either way, I'm.
Meta.
I'll stay where I am.
You seem to have
We
this
didn't talk about that.
fairly well in hand at this point. All right, Rosalind.
Alright, so Rosalind's going to
With
pick
your
herself up off the floor
0
after
initiative.
completely stumbling and be like, alright, I'll save you guys. And
Oh,
she's
for
gonna
fuck's sake, guys.
You idiots!
Yeah, you.
She's
Classic
gonna move-
Rosalind.
move down to under this dead dude.
She jumps underneath him to like
Yeah,
lift
she's
the
gonna
body
jump
up.
under
Like,
this
Hold
body.
on. I can send him back. There you go.
And she is going to just straight up attack with her longsword. So, yeah, 10 to hit.
10 to hit's not going to be a hit unless you have something that you can add to that, which you don't. So nope, that's not a hit,
So-
unfortunately.
Yeah, she's gonna totally miss.
classic.
Missed.
Let's see if I can find.
That's a funny way of saving us, Rosalind.
Oh, there it is.
Don't get judgy, you guys.
There we go. That's fine.
Nice. I like it a lot.
All right. Is there anything else?
Oh, that's cool.
Doesn't she have bonus action
So
stuff
she
she can
didn't do anything
do?
because you got fucking
Sorry.
petrified. It's terrible.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Wait, sorry, 1 sec. Different on here, bonus actions.
She has some bonus actions.
Oh, yeah, compel
Yeah.
jewel.
All right.
So, compel jewel.
Send it to the game log. Send it to the Matthews Bridge.
Well, I can't because I'm
Oh.
in the fucking
All right.
spells.
Tell us about Compel Duel.
I will, because I can find it in the.
I've got it here if you want it.
Yeah, do it.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range of 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move into a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on a saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement.
I'm
So
gonna use that on the boss dude. The dude who's got. I'm gonna compel jewel on him.
so him. He needs to make a saving throw. What kind of saving throw does he need to make?
Wisdom, I think it was.
Wisdom save.
Break his concentration.
12. So wisdom saving.
Wisdom save of 12. He made it with a 15.
Well, big fuck you to that.
So does anything happen with a successful save?
Nothing.
On a failed
You, sir,
save,
are a
the
sham.
creature's- On a failed save, it still is drawn to you.
Yep.
Compelled by, so only if it succeeds. Oh, okay, if it succeeds, it just doesn't restrict its target's movement for a turn.
But
So, is he dueling or?
Hang on, I think I'm reading that wrong.
I need to look this up. Compel Duel. Someone used this recently, so I should know what it is, but I can't remember because I'm a really bad DM. I should be a bard though. How is that rendition of really bad?
It was
DM?
actually.
Body, or I'll play it.
A bard is a character that I have wanted to play for a while. Just haven't found the right
So
opportunity.
Yeah, you attempted. You had the thing, right?
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature you can see within range. Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by a divine command. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. He successfully made his save, so he does not need to do anything at all.
Yeah.
It's
He is
written,
effectively
but
compelled to your divine. What does that even mean?
yeah,
On a
hang on.
failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by it. Like, you would need to interpret that, oh, wise DM.
No, or not. It quite clearly states any attack made against anyone other than them. Yes.
On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
Yes.
And if it succeeds its saving throw, this spell doesn't restrict the target's movements for that turn. So what does that mean? What was that last bit?
That's a weird.
Because then now it's saying that if it succeeds, it's like it's saying that either way.
No. Okay, sorry. I'll clarify this for you. I'll clarify this for you so that we're all clear on this. Mm-hmm. When you cast a spell, he makes a saving throw. If he succeeds on that saving throw, the spell has no effect. If he fails on that saving throw, then the effects of the spell occur. However, each time it has disadvantage on attack rolls, blah blah blah. Each time he tries to move away, he has to make another saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he has succeeded, thus the effects of the spell are negated. He is not compelled to do anything. In fact, if he is compelled to do anything at all, he is compelled to flip off Rosalind.
Yeah. I can see
I'm going to write an angry letter for that compelled divine shit. That is not clean.
What is it specifically that you have a problem with about the wording of the spell?
Well, it literally says it's so open for interpretation. It's not funny. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
Yeah, but he did not fail.
Failed is when Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just to clarify for that.
That's all it was. Yeah, just didn't miss. I missed that one. Sorry.
Round 2 of combat, in the first combat for tonight, and it is this gentleman's turn again. Now he is going to cast another spell. What's it going to be? Let's find out. I think he wants to cast. Because I should do something about where I have the camera feed. He wants to cast. I think he wants to cast Spiritual Weapon this time. So he points his finger, and in a space that is right. Let's put a weapon down so that we know where his weapon is. There.
Oh, what a surprise!
A spiritual weapon manifests itself, and everyone in the room looks shocked by this. Without fail. Without exception, everyone is shocked. And he's going to, as a bonus action, make an attack with the weapon. So I believe I just need to roll a d20. Boop. He's attacking Snarry Rock with a 17 plus whatever to hit. So that's going to be a hit. Oh shit! What kind of damage does it do? Spiritual weapon. It does a d8 plus spell attack modifier. So let's roll a d8. And find out what his spell attack modifier is. So 3 plus, I think it's another 3.
Can I just say, I really like this music.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Good.
So 6
really cool.
points of some type of damage to you, Snarryrock Smimjavop. So he's used his bonus action to cast that spell. Now, what else does he want to do? What kind of cantrips does he have available to him? He's going to cast Sacred Flame. And a flame that is not so sacred. Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you see. You know what? I am going to cast this on Rosalind. Yeah, I'm going to cast this on Rosalind because she tried to compel duel this son of a bitch. Rosalind.
Isn't that just giving her what she wanted?
I was about to say, that technically worked.
He flips her off with a pair of grey gloved hands and a beam of radiant energy descends down from the ceiling. I need a dexterity saving throw from Rosalind to see if she can dodge out of the way nimbly enough to avoid some damage.
Hey, like this is just a question.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm a noob. But considering he has one of his friends in the way there, would that not be at a disadvantage?
Yes, I would say normally if he's attacking through allied spaces, he gets a -2 for every ally, up to a -4. However, this is not a targeted spell. He's not shooting a projectile. The projectile is actually manifesting on her location.
Okay, cool. Yep, easy.
But
That's a good question, though.
firing a spell or an arrow or something through an ally's space, yes, you take a -2 to that shot.
Rosalind got an 8.
An 8. That's not going to be enough.
Nailed it.
Another spectacular throw.
She's
Rosalind's really contributing to this fight.
You know what's crazy though? Rosalind rolled ridiculous rolls when it was Lisa playing Rosalind, and now that it's Barry playing Rosalind, all of a sudden it's like natural 1 after natural 1. I don't think it's a coincidence. She takes 1 point.
Ooh.
Try and get it so it'll.
What is?
Oh, not quite. Hang on.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you. It's fine. You got an 8. You failed.
Oh, it is an 8. Yes, I can see.
You take 1 point of radiant damage. Enjoy.
Actually, it came up though. It came up on the thing actually.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, man, it went
dexterity
fine.
check. So it's working.
Ah,
Yep, I can see that.
that's good. Well, perfect stuff. But I'm not a fucking liar. Thanks, guys.
If he was gonna lie, I'm sure he would.
What would have been funny if it wasn't, and then we're like, dude,
Yeah, we're
there's
like,
a.
awkward if it was a fucking 0. And I was like, no, it's an 8. Look. Yeah. So.
And then you know what? He's going to take a step back as well. He's going to stand over there.
One damage, was it?
1 point of radiant damage as it sears her broken nail even more, sending her into a blind rage from which there is no coming back. Who are you? Let's find you. Which guy is this? Oh, he's dead. Alright, never mind. Let's get him out of there. This guy. He has but one target. There is a flaming guy in front of him. At the end of the round, I'm going to roll a d6 to see if the fire goes out. But for now, he is lying on the floor on fire. So this guy is going to just make an attack on Snarry Rock, I suppose.
Which guy is it, sorry?
Him.
That guy, yep.
Yes. With a 7, 8, 9 to hit, that's going to be a miss. Then the next guy, who is also a dead person. He's the guy that's on the floor burning. Now I roll the d6. So on a 1 or a 2, the fire goes out.
He burns a little brighter.
It's a 3, so
he's a very bright guy.
He's still on fire. And the fire is actually starting to spread a little bit along the floor of the workshop.
Oh, shit.
Can I just say the human fat in a fire?
His turn.
Alright,
we're going to go
I would burn.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to roll a d4.
it's a reason the Nazis went for that, just saying. Like,
Is Snarry Rock. 2 is Bjorn. 3 is Rosalind. And 4 will be
Himself.
Horion. Just for fun. Let's roll. 4, it's Horion. So he's going to step over to here, opening himself up to an attack of opportunity from Snarry Rock.
Attack of opportunity!
However, Snarry Rock, you're holding a ranged weapon, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. God damn.
Got him. Can you spit on him?
I'll allow you to.
Yes, you don't know.
I'll allow you to make a a melee attack for 1d4 plus your strength modifier of bludgeoning damage.
Plus strength modifier. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, that's fantastic. So that's 3 minus 1 because my strength is -1.
Well,
so
you
2.
need to roll the attack first. So roll as if you were firing your short bow.
Okay.
It's really getting tense, the music. This is perfect timing.
8. Did he have any disadvantages? Was he flanked? No.
Was he flanked? Was he running away, though? Is he...
No, that's not how flanking works. So unfortunately, that's a miss. You take a swing at him with your short bow, but he is just a little too quick. Your arms, just a
He's
little
right
too
where
short.
Horion wants him, though.
And now he's going to attack you, Horion. I don't think anyone's attacked you yet.
No, not even will do that.
Nobody felt he was a threat.
I'm Mr. Bird Teflon Man.
Teflon.
You hear the leader
You
call
wear that
out,
Teflon out the boat.
"Get the pet bird!" And he runs over and he takes an attack. But he rolls a 7, which is going to be a miss. Allowing you to take swift revenge against this slight of your honor.
Wait, literally it's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn. Yep.
Revenge? Ooh, okay, well... No, I don't want to... No, okay, it's not the fancy dude. I'm going to go with the standard... Yeah, go with the standard scimitar attack again. So, to hit... Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, it does. It does hit.
So 5 damage on that one.
Alright, 5 damage. 5.
This one I'm going to
slashing.
slice it. So that's just a... He's coming to me, I'm panicking.
No,
That's the
no,
first slice. I want to go and try... I'm going to try for a dagger here. Does a 17 hit with the
-3, isn't it, for that one? So
dagger? No, because is it the hit or is it the damage? The damage is +3. It's +5 to
No.
hit.
Ooh. Do you
Yeah,
get
which one's
your
which?
proficiency bonus when you make a... You know what? I should know this, but I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
Because I always thought it was the +3 on the attack. So if I happen to make the attack, I lose the +3 damage. But obviously you would probably know more.
Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure you don't get your proficiency bonus unless you have a dual wielding feat. So...
Oh, I've got 2
no.
weapons.
Ooh,
So it says you don't have. Oh, I'll send it to game log. But it
Okay,
says you don't have. You don't
bonus
add your
action.
ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is negative.
Oh, yep, you're fine.
So 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, that is a hit.
So I'll attack and then again ignore the damage. So
Yep,
So through 3.
3
more.
points of damage. Not quite enough to take this guy down, unfortunately, but he is...
No, that's right. But I wanted to make this guy know that I was like not happy that he's come to me. And all the people here, he's come to
He
Horion.
knows you're unhappy.
Let's roll a d20. Let's see if he understands that you're mad with him. No, he doesn't. He rolled a 3.
Inside check.
Basically, he's not taking this personally yet.
You stab him with both your scimitar and your dagger, and he's like, "What? No, it's not my birthday."
Well, he is a dude, so maybe.
But these are very
might have missed the
slice
cues.
another slice action back. It's
Oh,
very quick.
right. So the bard getting into melee combat. I love it. Darius,
Not as accurate as I like, but I'm panicked because this guy's come to me. So
time to make another wisdom save. Oh, you right there? You look like you're making some wisdom saves of your own.
Come on, Darius.
15.
15. That is a pass. You have 2 successes.
Set the bar too low.
woohoo!
Things are starting to look up. Things are starting to look good. Snarry Rock, it's your turn.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So. Give me a second.
You're in the worst position for your character.
He can, as a bonus action, disengage, move away, and take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won't do that. I have in my pocket a flask of oil.
Hang on, don't you still have 2 more spits of fucking...
How do I? Yeah. Wait, just wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
sorry.
do.
How do I can't seem to put it into VTT for some reason. Like it won't
Okay.
let me shift it across.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Oil. So can you put oil flask?
What do you want to do specifically? You tell me what you want to do.
So I have an oil flask in my pocket, and it says, as an action, you can splash the oil flask onto a creature within 5 feet, or throw the oil up to 20 feet, shattering on impact.
Yes.
Make a ranged attack against a target creature or object, treating the oil as an improvised weapon.
Yep.
On a hit, the target is covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries, the target takes an additional 5 fire damage from the burning oil.
Okay, I like it. All right.
So I'm gonna throw it at that fucking piece of shit at the back there.
So
Yeah.
tell you what, just roll an attack with your short bow, and we'll treat that as the attack with the oil.
We gotta burn this fucking place down, aren't we?
An 11.
And it's not even gonna be your fault. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
I
not a
know.
fucking wizard anymore.
Let's have a look at his stat block. You know what? I'm gonna allow it. It hits. It's close. It's not quite a hit, but it lands on the ground in front of him, and it fucking like splashes onto his legs.
Okay, sweet. So now as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my fire breath and fucking shoot it at that motherfucker.
All right.
It was very nice.
It was technically a miss, but I like it, so I want to see this happen.
Yeah, but if you have a Molotov cocktail,
so
man,
what
at
is
your
it,
feet, you're not gonna walk it off, right?
46.
He needs to make... No, he doesn't. Does he need to make a dexterity saving throw? He does, doesn't he? For half damage.
Hang on. Sorry. It's
Yes, so...
It needs to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
So he made the save, so he's going to take half of the damage from the fire breath, but he's going to take the full damage from the oil.
So it's 5 damage for the oil, and then
Another 5 damage from the
5
fire
from
breath.
the fire breath.
Alright, so he takes 10 points of fire damage. It's unfortunate that he succeeded on that dex save, but that was... If you didn't already have inspiration, I would have said you get inspiration for that, because that's a fun use of oil. I'll tell you what. Yeah, no, because I allowed it to hit, even though it wasn't supposed to hit. So we'll say that's enough of a reward for doing fun things. So he takes 10 points of fire damage. Good, juicy. Alright. Action, standard action. You can move if you wish.
No.
Nope.
No, I won't move.
Alright. Rosalind.
Rosalind is pissed. Somebody's just hurt her nail, and now she's like, I have had it with this shit. She's just gonna come down and smack old matey next to her with a fucking sword.
Alright, just roll to hit, don't worry about damage.
I've had it with these motherfucking masks in this motherfucking workshop.
I completely forgot to add Torture to the combat tracker, but I don't think it's really necessary.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because he.
Well,
No.
Darius has been... No, sorry, not
Torchy
Darius.
doesn't come in until it's time to kill the boss.
I need you to roll to hit. I said don't worry about the damage. You did the exact
that's
opposite
true.
of what I told you to do.
I did.
Yeah, but Bjorn's... Torchy only does shit that Bjorn tells him to do, and Bjorn's out, right? Still.
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
Torchy can't do anything until he tells him
Oh.
to do it.
Ah, yes.
Sorry to fuck us over, but yeah,
No, it's true. It works.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's great. That's what I actually intended this entire time.
If this was Fallout 4,
We're all confident, alright? We're all confident.
Luckily, our DM is all over it.
You know, the funny thing is, as I actually thought about that at the beginning of the combat. It's part of the reason, you know, why I did what I did. But I forgot, and you just reminded me, so thank you for that.
Well, we all forgot until...
We did all forget. That's a hit. He dies. Rosalind brings her longsword clashing down on this guy's skull, cleaving his head in two, and as he does so, sparks fly as she cleaves through the metal dragon mask, and it falls to the ground covered in viscera. We go to the top of round 3, and it is this guy's turn. He is...
Can I explore a hypothesis?
Yes, shoot.
What if they were like here to tell Jace that his dinner was ready or something?
No, they got.
We're here for your washing.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping.
I've got the
After
trainees.
Oh shit!
I've got the trainees with me. It's their first day.
They're very weak people, and there's just not so late.
We're employing the disabled and the needy to give them jobs.
Anyway, we're committed now. They've probably got sweet loot on them.
Exactly. That's true. We're committed.
This guy is no idiot. He assesses the situation. He sees things haven't quite worked out the way that he wanted them to. So he points his finger at his comrade, and he says more arcane incantations in a strange gluttural language that none of you seem to recognize, as he casts a spell on his friend, and he just says, "Oh no, you don't know what he says because he says it in Draconic, but he says something." He starts to walk towards the north. He stops. He looks back in pointedly straight towards Torchy, and he looks and he says, "She will have back what was hers. She does not take theft lightly." And then he starts to book it down the hallway after taking an attack with his Heartseeker blade against... You know what? Against Bjorn. So it's an automatic hit.
Can I confirm who was she pointing at?
I completely forgot to add Bjorn to the combat tracker. Tell you what, Bjorn, why don't you roll a wisdom saving throw for me to see if you're still under the effects of this?
No, I rolled.
Who did she point? Who did they point to? Sorry.
No, we rolled you at the start because we
Torchy.
was just
He
like...
pointed at Torchy. Torchy's just
No. He rolled it at his ally, and he said something.
What sort of saving throw was it, sorry?
Wisdom saving throw. There you go.
Fine. Bjorn starts a little bit of drool to start.
Oh, wise Bjorn.
I'm voting for Trump.
So it's an automatic hit. What did I roll for damage? Oh, I haven't rolled it yet, so it's D8 plus 6 points of damage.
Bjorn would be down then.
Yep, incapacitated. And then this guy books it towards the north. So 5, 10, 30. Next person's turn.
It seems like a dick move, like knocking down a paraplegic and then running away.
Well, this guy's a bit of a dick. This guy is going to attempt to grapple Snarryrock. So I need a dexterity... No. What is it called? Sorry, I am losing my mind here. The dexterity one. Acrobatics check. Acrobatics.
I personally don't want this guy to escape.
Fuck me.
Whoops. roll something for him. So he tries to grab you. Let's find out if he is successful. A 10 versus your 9. He successfully grapples you.
Damn it.
That is his turn.
You know I have a +6 in acrobatics?
Yes, I do know that. I wasn't expecting that to work at all.
You just rolled a 3 naturally.
Yeah.
It is your turn. Horion, what do you want to do?
Get him off me! Get him off me!
No offense, but that dude that's running, I don't like him. I don't like his run back. Can I make the distance? What is it? What's the distance for run?
No, you have to run past someone.
Yes, unfortunately you cannot move out of the room since you're blocked.
Oh, because it would be
But he's-
opportunity of attack on that last.
But he's
dude.
grappling me. How can he attack someone if he's holding me?
Oh, that's a brilliant
What do you mean?
question. That's a
Like
brilliant question.
Like he's holding on to me, right?
Yes,
So how can he attack someone as they go past?
So via the rules of Dungeons and Dragons, grappling happens sort of with like one hand, so you still have a hand free. But that's
So
not
just,
the
like,
problem here.
holding it on my forehead as
You-
I'm like swinging at him, like missing.
You can both still attack without any issues at all. The only thing is you cannot move. And he can move you now on his next turn if he wishes to do so. But the problem here is that both of the squares out of the room are blocked by an opponent. And you cannot move through an opponent's square.
Is it the spiritual weapon that's blocking me?
Spiritual weapon
No,
and the
that's
cultist.
Kill him!
Double-edged sword.
So I've got to go through this guy.
So you've got to kill the guy to get past, or yeah, can't get past him.
Open. Horion Sync and open windows. No, I'm joking. All right, I
And
have
he
to
flies into the window thinking it was open.
So I'm gonna have to go with that dude. I really want that guy dead though.
Hey, look, there's another bird. Hey, this is my territory.
All right, so I'm gonna come in.
So funny.
Actually, can I even approach because of the block there? There's no way. I can't stand on the dead body.
That gentleman is dead. The fire goes out. You can stand there if you wish to do so.
Okay, cool. All right, go
This
ahead
is
and
flavor
try
fire.
scimitar. A general scimitar melee attack does a
Who is General Scimitar?
8. Does an 8 hit?
No, it does not.
Very exotic general.
As a bonus action, I will
General
pass.
Scimitar, at your service.
He's the brother of General Broadsword.
Yeah, no joke. Bonus action pass. There's nothing I can do there.
All right. So
Thank
you've
you, man.
you've made your scimitar attack. Don't you want to attack with your dagger?
I thought only if you'd attacked, you could attack.
You did. You attacked him, but you missed.
Yeah, but I thought hang on.
It says
Okay.
if you make
Sorry,
an attack, you made an
I thought the
attack.
first one had to attack. Yeah, so I had to hit. Sorry. So dagger attempt does a.
Another
Hey,
8.
sorry.
No, surprisingly, the first 8 didn't hit, and neither does the second one.
His
That's
left
what-
swing is
that's
his
what you
left,
get.
his left swing is retarded. His right swing is equally retarded.
Darius,
Just imagine if they hit, man. Just imagine if they hit.
I'll tell you what. If you succeed on this save, you can take your full action as per normal.
Oh no, I have to make a save. Which one?
No, not you, Darius.
Natural. 8.
Oh,
8.
an 8.
I thought it was a 1A, but it was a 7.
I need you to roll 1d4 permanent psychic damage.
Oh no!
A D4? 2.
2. Your maximum damage threshold is reduced by 2 points.
Oh boy, this is you, Darius. What are you up to?
Alright, Snarry, you're up.
You have inspiration, bro.
All right.
Do you want to use
Yeah.
inspiration? I'll allow it if you wish.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, roll it again. If you succeed, or if it's less than 5, You can get those 2 hit points
15.
left. 15. That is a success. Give yourself those 2 hit points back. Thank you. I think you need to thank Horion for.
Thank you, Horion.
That's right.
And
Well, I
you
know
may
when you help.
take your action as you mentally steel yourself against the intrusion of this otherworldly entity. You fight back against it, and you feel its dark and hatred start to recede, and you regain your faculties, and all of a sudden you're no longer floating in an endless void surrounded by the arcane web. You're back in Jace's workshop. It's your turn.
So I snap my eyes open, I look around, I see what's going on. I'm like, I see Bjorn on the ground, so I'm gonna run. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. And I'm going to lean down and touch him on the head, his bald head, give it a little rub. And
which one?
Cast Q, yeah, whichever you want. Well, I know which one will wake you up. Okay?
He'll wake up either way.
So do cure wounds, and he has 6 points of points back.
Hells yeah.
There you go. You're back up.
And then as he wakes up, I lean in and just go,
What happened?
"Nah, we can't have you having a sleep. We need you to hit shit."
All right. And between Bjorn and Rosalind, I'm sure that you can manage to finish off this guy. Roll a couple of d20s for me as we bring this combat to a close. I just want to see.
Hey, it's not my turn. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean
Gary's
yeah,
just
no, it is your turn. If you want to, okay, fine. We won't bring it to a close. Take your turn then. See what you want to do.
I still have. I've still got a fire breath that I can use. So I just want to try
All
and
right.
burn this dude.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Nice.
He needs a dex saving throw. I know what his modifier is, so I can just roll straight up d20. Bam! He succeeds on his saving throw, so he takes half of that, so 9 points of damage. You kill this son of a bitch as you immolate him.
How do you know he's the son of a bitch?
You don't know his mum. Come on, man. That's
I'm the
Yeah.
DM, I know.
Can I confirm? Did I yell? I don't want that guy running away. Did we hear that?
Hey, who said that?
Me.
Yeah,
I
but
wanted- we can't
we
let
still
that
got
guy
turns.
help you. Oh, good.
He's
good,
not.
good.
He isn't,
I thought
he
this
isn't
was
out.
a comeback.
He isn't out yet. It's Rosalind's turn next.
Cool.
You're gonna run him down.
Alright,
Run him
so
down. Run that.
we will go into some chase mechanics and we will resolve that. But right now, we'll go for a quick break. And Darius, why don't you take a second to get rid of your level of sorcerer and give yourself a level of artificer instead? And we'll
That's what's
be
doing everything.
Yay.
back momentarily with more action, ladies and gentlemen.
You only almost
wait,
got half
stick
of
with
it.
He's
us.
officially
We'll be back soon.
now. But it's-
There we go. That's better. I did mute
I
my
can hear you.
microphone. You could hear me, but the thousands of people sitting in their living room couldn't hear me.
Millions of people.
Millions, billions.
Millions. I
Yeah.
heard millions of people suddenly cry
Future-
out in pain.
Future generations that will watch this because it's historic proof of
Catalogue and
the rise
record
of
it.
crit and miss.
The rise and the fall. Tonight was the fall. The rise has already happened. Tonight's the fall.
Ye of little faith.
For those who have stuck with us, which is probably no one, thank you for sticking with us. If you're watching this on YouTube, that break was much shorter, or listening back on Spotify or whatever, that was a much shorter break for you. And the action is going to continue,
Hang on, but not before a really.
but not
crappy joke.
before an absolutely amazing joke. I shit you not. Hadrian said during
So,
the break that
right.
this is the best joke that's ever been spoken by mankind. So
I didn't say that.
hang on to
No
your butts.
pressure.
So we're about
It's
to go for a
close,
ride.
All right, so like, get this right. So I had this idea for a movie. All right, so this CIA agent has his daughter kidnapped, right, and then he has to go to France to get her. But apparently, that idea is taken. So then I thought, Maybe the dude himself.
That is the best joke ever.
Oh,
Period.
Hey man, that's what I said.
that was such a good joke. I'm
I'm
so
on board with that.
I actually laughed a lot more than I should when I heard it.
Me too.
Just mute him.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh god. Oh, I love Dungeons and Dragons. All right.
I feel dumber for being part of the stream.
Why do you think I like? Oh yeah, my Twitch isn't working anymore. Yeah, you can take it.
I'm out.
I gotta protect my brand.
Oh well, I mean, for those listening in or watching at home, they definitely caught all of that joke, and they're probably laughing just as much as I am. So that is my gift. That is our gift, Crit and Miss and Othic Gaming, to you, the loyal fans. Now, when we left off, you made short work of these cultists, Darius. You've fought off this otherworldly entity which tried to lay claim to your very mind. The last cultist cast a spell on his own teammate and then ran off down the hallway. What do you guys want to do?
Kill him.
Alive. We need
Attack!
to. What's the word? Interrogate.
Horion calls out to you, saying that he wants this guy alive. What do the rest of you do?
So Rosalind's just going to push through Snowy Rock and like, oh, I'll do it.
All right.
Do it.
Classic Rosalind.
I'll
So-
take this.
Rosalind
Alright,
is
big lady.
charging on after him, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so she's gonna just pop out to here, and she's going to throw Compel Jewel.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oi,
okay.
chicken.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
he needs to
boy.
make a wisdom saving throw, if I'm not mistaken.
Inspiration. Inspiration.
He can't use it.
Inspiration.
He got a 14.
It's for
That's a wisdom.
Yep.
It's 12. It's a 12 as a save.
So he makes it. Rosalind spends her turn doing that. What do the rest of you want to do?
I will also give Grace.
You'll give
Alright,
him
can I
chase?
that? Can I wait 1, 10, 20, 5, 10.
I might go with a dual dagger throw approach. If I
Don't
can,
worry
so-
too much about where he is on the map at the moment. Just we're going over to Theatre of the Mind.
Well, see, if we're doing that, I would come out. I've now got 2 daggers, and I'm going to try and kneecap, or like, you know, like what's the word? Incapacitate. So I'm going to go for the legs, try and take this guy down with my
Alright,
dagger.
roll a ranged attack.
Is that just to hit? Because I think it's a.
Yes. Sure is.
There's a 19 hit.
It does.
Yes.
This guy,
So Leo is 6 on the left kneecap, if I can, the back kneecap.
he starts running down the hallway. Rosalind casts this spell, but it has no effect upon him. He continues running down the hallway. Horion pushes past Rosalind. Probably not a wise move, but he cocks back a dagger and flings it down the hallway. It catches him right in the back of his left calf muscle, and he collapses down to the ground, momentarily prone. He starts to try and get back up. He is 40 feet away from where you currently are. So we've had Rosalind, we've had Horion.
I'm going to do my second hand, what's the word? 2 weapons. So I'm going to try my left hand. and
No,
throw that
I'm
one.
going to move on to the next person. What
Okay,
does
sure.
Snarry Rock or Bjorn want to do? Bjorn,
Yeah,
you're
so
alive now. But yeah, we'll do Snarry Rock first.
Comes out like, let me spit on him one more time. One more.
Snarry Rock pretty much like runs up behind them, and as Horion throws the dagger, he kind of goes around the side of him. So as he falls, he goes to grapple the legs of this fucking dude that's on the ground.
Alright, let's roll a grapple check. So you need to roll an athletics check, and I'm going to give you advantage with the fact that the dagger is implanted in his left calf muscle and he fell prone to the ground.
Very good,
and
sir.
he will try and resist it with a dexterity, or a... yeah, dexterity. Let's have a look. Oh, you got a 14. Let's...
So I just jump on his back. I go to jump on his back.
Rip his mask
4.
off, Scooby Doo.
Yes, you...
Probably thunder with a knife. Like,
So this guy goes legging it down the hallway. Rosalind steps out, tries to command him, fails yet again. Horion, you push past, you peg a dagger. It goes flipping end
Rusty.
over end along the corridor, plants itself into this guy's left calf muscle, and he collapses down on the ground. Snarry Rock, you take the opportunity to pounce on this guy's back, and you have him currently grappled. Now, Bjorn.
Alright, so
Finish.
Bjorn.
Actually, no lie.
Barbarian's gonna barbarian. It's just gonna be like, whoa, 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 runs up after him.
Yep.
And just straight up behind. Goes for a swing as he. So he goes for a swing, but he has the axe out as he slides across to this position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in a big cool slide.
So you're going to do a Peter Quill Guardians of the Galaxy slide on your knees.
Yeah. Nailed
And
it.
what are you trying? You're going to hit him with your axe?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him in the back. I guess he's like trying to get back up, and I'm
And
gonna
you cleave Snarry Rock in
Yes.
twain as you do so.
I'm on his back, you idiot.
sorry. Okay, can I?
bar obstacle.
Can I forgot that. Okay, can I change my whole thing? I'm going to try to help Snarry in his grapple
Alright,
because
I will tell
I
you
don't
this.
want to hit Snarry with my axe.
You roll a grapple check as well. If you succeed on your grapple check, that's it. He is restrained. He ain't going anywhere. So he's going to make another check. You roll an athletics, and he will roll his dexterity.
Get him, Barry. Get him.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh yeah. Sorry.
So if you can beat a 12, you got him.
I'm looking for athletics. There it is. Yes. Go, son. Go.
14.
Oh, 14. Boom.
Yep, you got this guy.
Yeah.
All
he's a
right,
hard
before
bitch.
we get into interrogations,
Tell him
I want to
Mason.
find out.
Celebrate.
As a celebration, I want to find out what mechanical changes have happened to Darius. You're now a third level artificer. Let's talk about what do you get as a third level artificer. What fun things can you
My
do?
new toys.
Yep.
So I lost a cantrip, but that's alright.
Will he be useful in
So I
combat
lost that
now?
poison. Remember my old poison fucking spell that I took that goblin out at the house? Yeah, I don't have that anymore.
Are you going to be taken out by goblins now?
Yeah, well, was the goblin that took you out?
My only defense. So basically, what I did grab was where is it? Beats. So I lost my wild magic as well. Don't have wild magic.
Oh,
anymore.
that's good, because that wasn't working out. We never remembered to do it.
So I have artificer infusion. So that's where I can put some pretty decent cool stuff. So I can make a homunculi as well. So like I said, I wanted to create a little spider. So once I figure it out, I'll figure out more what that can do. I can do things like put +1s on armors and weapons. Do a couple of things like if we had any proper magic casters like before, there's some pretty good ones like Mind Sharpener and stuff like that. And then I have Alchemist as well. So a little bit later, I can start making like potions and stuff like that. Looking pretty cool.
Okay.
Pretty cool stuff.
Cool.
I have some alchemist supplies.
Ooh.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go. You make like healing stuff and all sorts of cool stuff.
Healing potion.
It's like a
Helium.
it's like,
I need to talk in a really high voice.
there's like one way too I can do an experimental one too, where I roll a die, a d6, and it would just be something random.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sounds
That should be a lot of fun. So yeah, you get some
make
cool
one of them
stuff.
per day.
And I'm not going to lock you into what infusions you choose right now. I'm going to give you till the next session to really.
I'm
lock
probably
them
gonna
in.
RP it as well, like do it during a long rest on my RP, doing some fiddling and tinkering.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of time to think about it. So it is a lot of reading you got to do to, figure out what every infusion does and all that kind of stuff. So take your time. You're not locked in. But yeah, okay, Bjorn, Snarry, you have this guy restrained for the time being. What do you guys want to do with him? You've got him each by an arm. He's like trying to struggle against you futilely.
The first thing I'm going to do is
Loot him.
Snarry's already gone through his pocket, damn it.
Well, I'd say
Grab
who
fruit.
sent you, but yeah.
grab for his weapon and like fling it out to the side so he can't reach it.
Okay,
Good
yep,
choice.
you can do that.
Oh, hang on. Does Horan want to fucking interrogate this guy? Hang on, we're gonna stab him in the face.
No, he just stole the weapons. He just stole the weapons. That's all good. I'm waiting for my who sent you? You work for
Bjorn's
Number
gone.
2.
So he's gonna like throw his weapon away and then like pat him down for any it's just a quick pat down for any super obvious like daggers or anything, and then he's gonna plant his knee in the center behind his shoulders,
clavicle.
in the center of his back between his shoulder blades, so his face is like pushed down, so he's really incapacitated. I don't want any chance of this guy getting up.
Medial posterior flank.
So shut up. Stop.
Video.
Hey, alright.
Medial flank in a second. Yeah, no, you have him restrained. You quickly frisk him. You find like 4 serrated daggers just hidden away in his robes, and you
Just
you
flick them
pat
off
him
to
down
the
again.
side.
Another one, and you.
I'll take them.
And they
Snarry
go-
steals them all.
Oh, I'm the dagger thrower.
All right. Why don't both of you make a
2 of them are mine already. No, I'm joking.
acrobatics check? No sleight of hand. See who gets there first.
Was it sleight of hand?
Sleight of
Snarry
hand. Yeah,
gets
why
there
not?
first.
Oh man, you beat me by
17,
Wait, no.
motherfucker.
You beat me by fuck.
All right.
Can I just confirm that Horion has a
why
plus
is it not
7
coming
to
up?
sleight of hand?
Yeah, you just think, come on.
Oh shit! All right, Horion, you get there first.
No, I got a 25.
Oh, you got 25.
I don't know why.
Okay,
No,
Snarry.
it's, it's not documented. It didn't happen.
I legit
I think
got 25. It's not
I
coming
think
up.
25.
You take them. Let's try to believe it.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
I'll roll it again.
Yep.
No,
Damn
it's all good.
It comes up the second time. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, now I have my doubt.
Nice. You can have it.
Now that that's showed up, I don't know about the first one.
Bullshit.
The dagger clatters across the marble stone and drops
Like
down a
slapping each other
small
like this, trying to grab it.
drain, and neither of you get it. What do you want to do? You have him
Well, I want
restrained.
to interrogate the guy. I want to see who sent him. What's the mask? Because he says something like, "Who the mask will have him back."
Sorry?
So it would be like, "Who sent you? Why are you here?" Those sort of questions. So I'd probably start with, "Who sent you?"
She sent us. The Queen of Dragons. She wants back what was hers.
The mask,
All of it.
and then pointing to the mask.
He looks back towards Torchy.
Torchy. That's it.
The mask, the gold, all of it. Stolen from her. She wants it returned, and she wants you all dead. Anyone found in possession of the gold, killed.
Are there more of you?
I'm not telling you shit.
Alright, so my scimitar, I'm going to try and go straight up the here. He is exhausted his usefulness at this stage.
All right. Okay. If you want to kill him, you can kill him.
Well, he clearly said he's not going to tell anything, right?
No,
Get Snarrock to spit on my last time. He's still got one more.
I feel like Barry has something to say.
I'm just going to bash him in the chin with the base of the scimitar.
The problem with the scimitar is you really can't butt strike someone with that. That's kind of like.
Not the base of the scimitar. So I'm gonna.
Did you just
if it's
say
okay
butt
with DM. No, strike him with the
Okay,
butt
can we
of the
stop
scimitar.
stroking everyone? He did not consent to any of this, and I do not allow it on my stream.
No means no.
Well, if that didn't work, perhaps we could work out alternative methods.
All right, I'm going to
for-
tell you. I'm going to give you a couple of options here. All right, he refused to tell you what you wanted to hear. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's no options to get that information out of him. Okay, because this is D&D after all. You can
So,
just
but
kill him
the
if you wish to do so.
No, butt of the scimitar. Actually, thank you for clarifying. But
Yep.
now, butt of the scimitar, bottom of the chin. Who sent you? Sorry, what was the clarification? Are there more of you? Are there more of you? So base scimitar, base of the.
All right, roll
Mandela,
intimidation
so-
for me. Does anyone want to assist?
Oh, so I got
Yeah.
17 non-assist.
I do.
I'll take all
So-
the assists.
All right, Barry, roll an intimidation check as well.
Is restrained.
Intimidation.
You're not very intimidating, are you, bro?
Why am I very so
He's like,
unintimidating?
Has nothing to offer.
Barry-
Rosalind's really fucking uninitiated. Has zero initiative. Yeah.
Bjorn overstrains.
A 7-foot muscle-bound barbarian is not intimidating at all to anybody.
Yeah, it's broken, man. These rules are broken.
He's like stalks up. He's like, dude. Oh, what's going on, fellas? Oh.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
If you don't tell us what we want to know, I'll tickle you.
Are you not entertained?
Gods. Bjorn, rather, he overstrains as he's restraining this guy on the ground, and he lets out a wet fart, thus ruining any chance that he has at being intimidating. But
Actually,
17,
Orion,
I am going to roll something for him as well.
So Horan's going to re-roll his disadvantage now because you tried.
Well, no, he didn't
Sorry, just
apply
giggling in the
or
background, like.
Oh.
he basically stood there doing nothing.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. You intimidate him. You put the point of your scimitar up under his chin, and you push it upwards. And a bead of blood forms on the tip of your scimitar, and he starts breathing raggedly, trying not to move too much. He's like, "Yes, there's more of us. We're planted all throughout the city."
We must still see Bjorn in the background, like.
How
Bjorn's
many?
like,
How many more? Could possibly get how many? How many?
Hundreds. We're poised to take over.
Why
the
are you
city.
here? Oh, you just clarified that.
I told you this. Is there anyone else that I can
like-
talk to?
Is there no one else?
You look reasonable.
Why male models? What are you kidding? I just told you that.
Killed in a freak gasoline fight.
All right, so I'm going to look at other people, and I don't know if they're going to get it, but the symbol would be any more questions before I kill this guy. Or...
Just kill me now.
So I'm staring at
Wait.
Bjorn, I'm staring at Darius.
Yo,
I'm staring
Bjorn's
at
gonna be like-
Rock, I'm staring at Rosalind. Like, what are we doing here, guys? I'm this
Bjorn-
guy's. I'm
I'm
done here. You guys good or?
Just do it.
Bjorn-
Just kill me.
Bjorn's got.
Just
Actually,
do
Bjorn has
it.
something to
She'll
say.
melt your
Bjorn is
flesh
like-
off your
That's Bjorn.
bones.
Sorry, mate,
Bjorn is
Bjorn.
like, who made your masks?
They're fantastic. I like my
I love your mom.
Wait, have we removed this guy's mask?
No.
Nope. Yep.
Yoink. That's the next step. Boom. Who's this
Yoink.
guy? Scooby-Doo, who we got?
All right.
I'm
So underneath the mask is an olive-skinned human man. He seems like he, like that olive, like skin color that you get when you've been in the sun a lot. He's like cracked skin. He has like a. Well, who are you waving at? Large.
I'm literally Olive's complexion. Sorry.
He's got a lot of scarring down one side of his face. But other than that, he is rather uninteresting, unremarkable.
You missed the opportunity, Sven. It could have been the reporters like, I would have got away with it too if you were for you damn meddling.
Meddling kids.
Alright, no further questions, people, because I'm about to...
Do it.
No, I want to know who made his mask. Where did he get his mask?
Oh wait,
My-
did he answer, or...?
No, he didn't. That's my line of inquiry. Is I want to know where the masks come from.
I want to know that too, actually.
I don't know where the fucking masks come from. We get
Then
given
who
them
did
when
he
we
get it
join.
from? And who gave it to you?
The overseer. He gave it
Where
to
is
us during
she?
the ceremony when we joined.
Where is he?
Why did you assume it's a man?
Did you just assume my gender? Where's the overseer?
Starry leaps forward and pokes him in the eye.
Correction.
Ah!
Where did you see the overseer?
Why did you join?
I'm not telling you anything.
Ah, damn it.
Okay,
Starry
Bjorn
pokes
pulls
him
out
in the
his
other eye.
Ah!
pulls out his pocket knife and cuts off his pinky
No.
finger.
And I was going to say, can
What?
Horion peck him in one of the eyes, left eye? Going for the left eye, just to peck.
Darius
One
walked back,
peck.
back to Jake, but you don't want to go out there. You don't want to what is Jace doing, by the way?
Like, I'm this short of giving this guy a Colombian necktie. I want to peck this guy in the eye.
That's what I was going for, but I figured we'd start slow.
Not with Horion.
It's not just like...
Let's go straight to war crimes.
As you guys are contemplating the many different ways that
To breach the Geneva Convention.
to breach the Geneva Convention, waterboarding is getting tossed about. Jace makes his way up behind you, Darius. And he says, "What is going on? Why are these people wearing the same mask as your friend in there?"
Because these are not the droids. Look,
Poking him in the eyes and pecking him in the eye and shit.
And
Bjorn's,
someone said,
Please,
It seems
Bjorn,
like-
stop!
it
This is
seems
the
like
High
we've
House of
been-
Wonders.
Bjorn's
wait, can I
gonna-
ask?
All right,
Can I ask a stupid question to this guy?
I want to hear what Darius has to say first.
so I
It's going
turned
on.
to him and said, I apologize, we've run onto these people before. It seems that I lost here. Do you want... We'll definitely move away from here as best we can. Do apologize. But do you by any chance know anything about these masks? Have you seen them before in any of your studies?
He walks up in front of the guy currently restrained on the floor, tears running down his face from where he got eye gouged twice. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna get him to make a check here. Let's see what he knows. He's a pretty smart guy. He says, "No, I've never seen anything like this before. Is this?" He looks back towards you, Darius. "Is this something to do with your past? Have you brought this here to my home?"
I feel there's a connection between the entity that was vying for control of me and these people. I think the stone that I retrieved from that crypt, it may be the one that they're after, and they think that I still have it.
He looks back towards the guy that you have restrained on the grounds. What do you plan to do with him? There are bodies all throughout my workshop. This is a place of worship. You have defiled this place.
Obviously, it wasn't our intention.
Yeah, Bill.
We were attacked. We will take it all out with
Well,
us and do
debatable.
apologize. But you know, as you can tell, like we defended ourselves.
Of course. We need to think about what we're going to do with all these dead bodies. We can't leave them lying around here. What are you going to do with him? And he walks up towards you, Bjorn, and he puts his hand on you.
Bjorn just kind of shrugs like, radical conversion.
And the guy tries to struggle once more. Can I get you, Bjorn, to roll another athletics check?
I've got
with
2 more
advantage.
questions for him.
Athletics.
Come on, fail, so I can ask him these questions.
I think we're good.
Oh, good.
He struggles.
I would be a 16. The dice landed on top of my thing.
He struggles futilely against your restraining.
Impressive bulk.
But he is unable to slip free of your grasp. He says, please, at least take him out of here.
Alright, so Bjorn's
Can I
going
ask
to
a question?
take some twine he's got, yank his arms together against his will, and start like just tying it together.
Alright, he is restrained.
I'm going to hog tie him. And then I'm going to pick him up by his arms. So when you pick someone up and their arms are behind their back, so that like you hold them just high enough so that they're not like in excruciating pain, but they know that if you pull a little,
The sweet spot.
it's gonna hurt.
Is this something that you've done before, Barry?
No, but I've thought about it.
Hey, they do not teach us that.
I see you nodding there,
called a
Westy. Please share.
It's called
This
a
is the same
stress
place.
position. Is it?
That is
It's the
definitely
internet.
not a
No one judges you on the internet.
Safest place there is.
I have 2 more questions for him.
Alright, go ahead and ask a question.
Is he still intimidated?
I don't know, is he?
Well, the first question is, how did you know we were here? How did he know we were here?
Because we were tracking the gold. It was in that bathhouse. We were watching. We saw you. We followed you. We saw the mask that thing was wearing. Defiling the Dragon Mother.
Last question then. If we give you the mask, will you fuck off?
We can't have a mask. 14 is the mask.
Give me the mask.
This is an objective. This is an objective question. If
Yeah,
you were to
yeah,
give
alright,
this
yeah,
guy the
fair.
mask, would he go away?
Give me the mask. And you'll never see us again.
You bring. Well, all right.
Okay.
You bring us another mask. We'll swap it for you.
All right, so I would
Sure,
delineate.
what
that
kind
I'd
of mask do you
discriminate
want?
that to everyone else.
Why do you really? Just to
Okay.
cover his face.
Yeah, deal.
No, but we killed like 6 of these dudes. This guy didn't even escape. Do we really want to make a deal with this dude?
Well, he just wants his mask back, right? I've just figured
We're
like,
getting.
we didn't really.
All right,
this
so as a
specific
party,
mask.
do we want to keep the mask or do we want to give it back to them so they don't, so
Otherwise, we have the problem of having this prisoner
Yeah.
that we have to either execute or not. So either way.
we've actually already executed 5 of them.
Yeah, but
No, that was legit.
Please,
right, but
no
like,
more,
that was
no
in
more
battle.
killing.
Right? That was in battle.
I feel like we should just torture him, get information, and just murder him. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
see, that's
Okay,
the
yeah.
alternative.
Bjorn asks, "Why should I let you live?"
No, but the question is, who was watching us? He said people were watching us. So who was
Yeah,
watching
yeah, but
us?
this is my question to the prisoner. Why
Oh, sorry,
should I
yeah.
let you live?
Because I can call them off. I can say that you've given back what was ours and you should be left alone. If you kill me, they'll come for you. They'll never stop coming for you. Not until your flesh is rendered from your bones and your bones turn to ash. And your ash scattered across the plains of hell.
What-
All right,
guarantee-
Nostradamus, calm down.
I mean, that's
Oh,
very poetic, but why can I trust you? Like, I don't know what is on the line for you if I let you go. Like, you know, what's the guarantee?
Yeah, what's the guarantee?
I have nothing to offer you. So you
Bjorn cuts his head
Kill
off.
me now.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Jace pops up and says, no, please, no more killing. And he says, you kill me now, or you let me
Well,
go.
sorry, Jace, but I believe Bjorn was higher in the initiative order, and he's about to lose his head.
Are you going to kill him?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
I think so.
All right, tell me how you kill him.
I'm just gonna.
No, Snary's standing there going.
So I've got my knee on his back with his arms tied up, right? So I'm just gonna stand up. I still got my foot in the back of his the center of his back, so he can't get up. And then I'm just gonna with the fucking axe, like can't really miss from that.
What are you gonna do with the fucking axe? You look like you're playing
cut
golf.
his head off, like
You're gonna decapitate this gentleman.
pretty much. His head is at the height of a golf ball.
You bring
And I'm
your
going to-
axe
separate
down
the golf ball from the body.
upon a man hog-tied and helpless on the floor. Jace calls
Yeah.
out. He says, "No!" But it's too late. With one swift motion, you separate head from shoulders. Blood spurts across the otherwise supremely clean marble floor as the head rolls and bumps up against a wall. And a pool of blood starts to pool on the floor. And Jace looks towards you with just shock in his eyes. And he looks back towards Darius and says, "Go! Get out of here!"
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I'll contact
Bjorn,
you.
Bjorn
No.
goes,
No.
Torchy, follow me.
Never come back again.
You see, Bjorn, this is why we can't take you anywhere nice.
Our business is concluded. I've done
Wait,
what you've asked.
you're already an artificer, so that's it. See you, man.
Let's go, right? Cheers.
You're not welcome here
Look, I'm
anymore.
sorry it didn't work out.
I'm sure your tone will change if I find something cool for you.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, if I find something worth tinkering.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
it had
yeah.
to be really good, but in the meantime, get out of here. I don't want to see you again.
Okay.
I'll take that as a maybe.
Wait.
Pick up and I'd
We
grab
need
one.
to check all the bodies for loot and collect all those masks.
So you're telling me there's a
Need it.
chance?
Yeah, we need to grab everything. I think we need to leave with everything.
Dude, I want to
to.
loot the dude that the
Yeah,
mask dude. I'm
all the
pretty keen on
dudes. But I also
all of
want
the dudes.
all the masks.
All
Is
six.
that a balcony to
Came
ourselves?
for one
Yes, it
mask
is.
and lost
It's
6.
fucking bodies on the balcony.
So here there is a door leading to a 10-foot wide balcony, 3 stories up. 3 stories below you there is a small courtyard.
Suicide! I'm gonna jump.
Loot wise, you get your 4 daggers, you get your 6 scimitars, you get 7 pairs of leather armor, and on the leader of the group, you find a small bag of coins with 15 gold pieces and 3 silver pieces. And surprisingly, the gold coins and the silver coins are minted with the same bas relief of a multi-headed dragon as the coins that you found in the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Uh-oh.
Coincidence.
My notes have fucking gone, so
As have mine.
out the treasurer, I have absolutely no idea what my money.
Alright, that's alright. I can go back. I know what's in those chests. So if you've lost all of that, I can let you know what they are. You just have to remind me.
There was a lot of really shitty, like,
It wasn't a lot.
There's lots of there was lots of 5 cent
shrapnel.
pieces. It sounded like a lot, but it ended up being fuck all. But
Yeah,
you-
1,000 5-cent pieces.
that's what you find on them. And do you guys leave the decapitated body lying on the marble stone floor, or do you pick it up?
Well,
Do you clean up
it does
after?
sound like a Jace problem.
Do we have a spell? Does anybody have a spell for getting rid of bodies?
Well, Snowy Rock has one more spit of fucking fire.
No,
We
it's
could
not. No,
Well,
no,
I
he
got
doesn't.
minor illusion. They can make them
No, he,
not
he,
appear
he
there
used
for a
all
while.
three, but Snorri walks away disgusted at murdering a prisoner. He was not happy
Jesus.
with that at all.
We're gonna get high and mighty, are we? Well, I'm gonna take out my fucking flint kit and believe I have. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk away. Fuck it.
Yeah, walk
Everybody
away.
knows what we've done.
Not worth
We're
it.
not trying to hide the crime.
fucking kills and ain't my problem anymore.
Hey, you just-
We're not
We're
playing
forgetting.
How to Get Away with Murder. We're
Look,
playing D&D.
yeah,
Well, the murder's already happened.
I was going to say, there's 6 dead people and 3 witnesses. They attacked us.
Bjorn and what's her name, Rosalind. We're all just gonna go chill down here and torture. Fuck, I feel like I got a lot of power in this group.
Jace did it, would be good.
Fucking Jace.
Jace, man, he's psycho. He killed like 6 of the.
That guy's
He murdered everybody.
such a
Jace
murderer.
grabs the decapitated body by the ankles, and he starts dragging the body back in towards his workshop. He's gonna start doing his best to clean up the mess as much as he can, and he says to you, you've got, a small amount of time before I call the authorities, but I want you to leave.
Alright, I'll thanks.
Bjorn-
Thanks, mate.
Bjorn's gonna yell back, "Do you want a hand?" Oh,
No,
everybody's in.
you've done enough already, Goliath.
Alright, glad I could help.
Let's get out of here. Sorry about this, Jace. Like I said, I promise I'll make it up to you one day, and then we'll get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right, cool. Let's talk about where you guys want to go to next. What's the plan of action? Some of you guys have taken a few hits.
Yeah,
You said it was getting dark when we were walking in,
Yes, sun was starting
Yeah,
to go down. So
so I think
We
we
should
should
go
probably
back
go
to-
find someone, put our head down.
Father, whatever his name is, at the refuge.
To the
and,
church.
yeah, I reckon we go back there and we just take
Sleep
a
up.
long rest and heal up and gather ourselves to see what we're gonna do next.
I think that's a good idea.
See
we
what
need.
poor unfortunate soul comes across us murder hobos.
Are we the bad guys? I think we're the bad guys.
God damn it.
all right,
Hey, he was in a cult. Cultists don't count.
He
not
was
good
also
people.
like a prisoner who was about to negotiate with us.
No,
He just
I
like,
asked him.
Off with his head.
I was specifically asking him if he had a reason we shouldn't kill him.
This is
I was
true.
looking for if he had a family or something. He had none of that. He said, "I've got nothing. I'll just say, don't kill them."
oh no, actually,
didn't seem-
sorry, I forgot. He did have something else in his on his person when you looted him. He had a leather wallet with pictures of a loving family, and he's like wearing his mask in every one of the photos. He's got like he's holding his 2
It
kids and his wife,
Really
and
seemed
smiling with a big
like-
pregnant belly.
the person that he let down was his wife. Like, when I
Well,
said,
Exactly. Like, if
"Why
he doesn't-
shouldn't I kill you?" he probably should have gone to that. Like,
And
but he's dead now.
you also
it's,
find
not
a letter
Something
addressed
I
to
have
his
to deal with.
wife, pretty much saying that he's only one day away from retirement, and you can't wait to see them again, and to put all this behind him.
Look,
He's
guys.
so
Wouldn't
proud
that
that he's
be a
done the whole
reason to
time
not
without killing
kill
any
him?
innocents or anything.
I really feel like we should take that letter and use it to light a cigar.
Levigash, you're gonna burn down the
God
high
takes
hole
the
of
address and writes a
wonders.
message to the wife to
I'm
tell her
going-
what he did to
His
her.
music's making me go down
Yes.
to the bad side.
I'm gonna change the music now, don't I? Once my mouse cursor.
It's just so intense. I feel like going down to the bad side.
Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Let's look for Baldur's Gate. Mood.
Yeah.
It is.
Dark side, Luke. Use the Force, Luke.
No. Let's look for it over here.
Wait, doesn't Obi-Wan Kenobi come out soon?
Does it?
27th.
Oh,
27, that's
a week.
right. Yeah. Dang it.
Apparently, Top Gun is fucking good to go.
I've heard that.
Oh
it is,
yeah,
like,
I've heard that.
exceptional. Like, just
I'm
next
keen.
level.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I'm tempted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's apparently, like, there's no confusion. It's apparently next level.
Yeah, but some things that are next level for other people aren't next level for me. But I agree. From what I've seen from the footage, it does seem to be a well put together movie.
Can I make a
just don't
side
know.
mission? Tom
I
Cruise is
feel-
one of my favorite actors. He's
All I heard was something. I want to join Scientology. Does everyone else hear that as well?
Look, let's
Can
not
I-
deny he's probably a douchebag in real life, but damn, can he
Yeah.
make a good movie?
everyone's a
No,
douche.
no.
That's all that
Mother-
counts for me. I don't give a fuck
He-
about his actual life.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
no
that's
one-
what I'm in it for. I'm in it for the movie. But I
And he
will
does
say
it's like you see,
he
had
does his
one of the
he does his own stunts.
Sorry,
And he's
Keith.
probably fucking crazy as shit because I've seen some of his movies and the stunts that need to be done to do that movie. That's some
Yeah, it's
ballsy
rabbit
shit. Like, also, isn't he shooting a movie in space next? Anyway, keep going.
He is.
Just out,
No,
of,
no,
just out of curiosity, like, I'm really tired.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's happy
say.
to kinda call it.
Talking about stunts, I think this has been enough of a publicity stunt for Crit and Miss for one evening. Why don't you guys think about what you want to do for your next plan of attack? How you want to continue to approach the situation? We'll have a think about what Rosalind does as well.
I think we should write
She's
Rosalind out.
thoroughly unimpressed with the fact that you just murdered a helpless prisoner. So perhaps
Yeah,
that
but
could
we're
be-
thoroughly unimpressed at the fact that she just rolled 2 fucking ones.
And look, maybe
You
a
guys
lack
are
of
bad
self-esteem. Maybe her broken self-esteem is a contributing factor to the fact that she no longer wants to adventure with you guys anymore. But I will come up with something that is good, and we will reconvene when time permits and when our personal lives don't get in the way.
Hopefully in
and
2
we'll
weeks.
continue this amazing adventure. Hopefully in 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll see how we go. And we'll be back for the next episode of Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus. Hopefully we get to do some descending very, very soon. And we will see you guys for the next episode.
Kill us. Come on,
So-
try and kill us so we'll go.
It's been a blast. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Good night, guys.
No.